All right, all right. We are live for the Detroit Pistons and the Phoenix Suns in Little Caesars Arena. What is going on, everybody? Hold on, let me pull up my chat. All right, chat is up. What's going on, Isaiah Fields, Abby Fields, the Gridiron BLITZ? How's everybody doing? Okay, let me share this out. Oh my goodness, if it doesn't go that slow. What's going on? I like anime, but not too much. What's going on, Romero? What in the world? All right, hold on. What's going on, Noble Sports? Romero Place, Dakota, Drew C, Cole. How's everybody doing? All right. Let me share this out now that my phone wants to work. All right. And one more. All right. What's going on, Derrn, man? San? Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. What's going on? Dog man, how's it going? All right. All right. All right. We are good to go now. We got about 4 minutes till game time. What's going on, Jose? What's going on, Cadillac Boy? How's everybody doing? Yes, I am a Pistons and Suns fan, so like this is when worlds collide. Do got my Suns jersey right here. Rocking my Pistons jersey. Got my Suns hat. Pistons gear, you know. Oh yeah. Who you like more? Well, I am born and raised in Detroit, so I mean that kind of self-explanatory. But I did live out in Phoenix for about 2 years, and I got a lot of respect. You know, they got me through some very dark days. So, you know, through dark days came the sun. So, definitely a big time Suns fan as well. Rodman versus Barkley 3. Absolutely. Pistons suck this year. Rebuild is tough. Killian needs time. Yeah, I'm not gonna crucify my Pistons because, you know, they're very young. You know, 90% of their roster is young. And you know, so it's gonna take time. I do hope that, you know, uh Dwayne Casey could play the younger guys. I know Killian Hayes is out with a injury, a hip injury. But I do want to see, the young guys play. I want them to start building. Stop worrying about the record. You're not going to make the playoffs, Pistons. Don't care about the record. Care about the guys coming together and playing, trying to get some Pistons basketball back. Okay, Dakota got something to announce. What's going on, Jose? Ben Wallace versus Rasheed Wallace. Who's better? Okay, did Rasheed Wallace get a technical foul? Because if Rasheed Wallace got a technical foul, hands down Rasheed Wallace. That man was unguardable when he picked up a technical foul. Don't believe me? Go look at I believe it was game 5 or game 4 against Slava Medvedenko. Completely destroyed his entire career. Shout out to you, Rasheed Wallace. Just completely decimated his entire career. Who is the GOAT? LeBron or Michael? Give me Michael Jordan. Hands down, what he has done for the NBA. There would be no LeBron James without Michael Jordan. And that is all hashtag facts. They were talking about bankruptcy, folks. So without Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and Patrick Ewing, there would be no LeBron James. There would be no Kobe Bryant. There would be no Bad Boys basketball. There would be no going to work Pistons. So what those 4 guys did, hands down, it ain't even a competition. What's going on, Clara? Go Celtics tonight. They be starting our games in like 10 minutes later than it's supposed to be. Yeah. All right.
Tonight's Friday night matchup features the visiting Phoenix Suns versus your Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I watched the Detroit Red Wings.
Tonight's presentation
watch
of
the Wings, the Tigers. All right, they're about to do the national anthem. I am going to be doing, what do you call it? I will be doing some baseball, some hockey, UFC, boxing. I am expanding the channel. We're going to have some fun. This is Troxel Sports Talk. I think the Suns are going to win. I think the Suns going to win. They're looking for playoffs. We're looking for, continuity. Trox, any team record does not matter. Oh, that's facts. We should have 3 wins right now. We should. Teams look for playoffs and Detroit looks for layoffs. Yeah, it's tough to be a Detroit fan. But it is what it is, and we just gotta pray that the ownerships of these franchises do their job.
Center, 6'11", Arizona, 22, DeAndre Ayton. The forward, 6'6", from Marquette, number 99, Jay Crowder. Forward, 6'6", from Villanova, number 25, Mikal Bridges. Head coach, Phoenix Suns, Monty Williams.
Especially being a Lions fan, absolutely. What's going on, Intermittent Sports? Like trucks, the 0-13 Jets beat the 9-4 Rams. Yeah, I mean, it's any given day. You know, any given day you can win or you can lose. You know, you just got to play the game and play it tough in football for 60 minutes and the NBA, for 48 minutes. Play hard, play your tails off, and act like you want to be here. If you can do those, then, we got a good chance of coming out and possibly picking up a win. I'm still going to stand behind Killian Hayes. I'm going to still stand behind Saddiq Bey. I did have them in my video that I did in the off season. And, with those two next to Sekou Doumbouya, I want to see those guys, perform.
These are the ballers who represent the Detroit Pistons. The guard from Utah at 6'5", the 55, DeLon Wright.
All right, DeLon Wright is your starting point guard.
In the Piston 20, the 6'8", Josh Jackson
getting some retribution
6'11" from
against his former squad.
Mason Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee is your starting center.
The forward from Syracuse at 6'8",
and
Detroit number 9,
Jeremy Grant, your starting power forward.
Phoenix.
Oh. Okay. Appreciate for you cutting out like that. But and I believe it would be after Jeremy Grant, I believe it's Svi Mihailuk who's going to be your starting shooting guard. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart is going to be a good player as well for Detroit. Absolutely. What's going on, Michael Johnson? Okay, Josh Jackson is going to be your shooting guard. So Plumlee, Blake Griffin, Jeremy Grant, Josh Jackson, and DeLon Wright. For the Pistons, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton is for the Phoenix Suns.
A guy with
all
or
right,
without
here
fans,
we go.
Hold
like
on,
let me
always going to
bring
be able
in
to play
the
well
court
there in his home state, EJ, as we roll out this Orange Friday for you. And one of the reasons the Suns so optimistic is the play of the big fella.
Let me
in particular over the last 3 games, and you and I were talking.
All right,
the offensive numbers are good, but he continues to really put much of the work and
DeAndre Ayton has been doing pretty good
really
the last 3 games outside of that Toronto game. He only had 11 points.
But to protect that rim allows these very good perimeter defenders to take chances in the passing lanes. We saw Chris Paul did in the last ball game. That's what we want to see.
All right, here we go.
Take a quick
tip is up. Suns start the with the basketball first.
Phoenix Suns. Suns playing the opening tip.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure the court is
tough loss
fixed.
For the Pistons, losing their first-round pick, Killian Hayes, as Booker Right.
All right, Devin Booker
rattles
already
in the
with a
open up the scoring.
triple.
Booker, if you look at it, EJ, over the last 4 games.
All right, here we go. Plumlee
Shot 63%
got it out to Blake Griffin.
from the field.
Got it to Jeremy Grant.
against the Pistons.
Yeah,
Grant
you know,
against
always
Crowder.
going back home is something
And
good to see.
Grant
There
picks
we
up
go
the
with Grant.
and one. Goes
He's a
to the
different player.
free throw
So if you
line
guarded
for
him last
one.
year, and you Crowder, you guarded him last year.
What's up, Ty
he
Walker?
wasn't
What's
that
going on,
aggressive
BD
when he got the
Buster?
ball. I mean, he was looking to pass to someone else, and he'd go stand in the corner, and that's how he was scoring his points. Now,
All right, here we
no,
go.
he's
Jeremy
going
Grant
for it.
is
He's just
at
like
the free throw
guarding
line,
Devin Booker
shooting
now.
one,
You gotta be ready.
and he missed it. Jay
You got
Crowder
Grant coming off
with
of
the rebound. Got it to
career
Chris
high
Paul.
31 points in that route by Milwaukee.
Got it to
10
Crowder.
rebounds, 35 minutes. Career high 11 made free throws. And you talked
Crowder
about it in the pregame show with
to
the guys.
Paul. Back to
20
Crowder.
field goal attempts is Crowder from the
And
other
Crowder
side
for
connects on
three.
Well, let's hope that the Suns
It is
bring their
6-2.
three-point shooting on the road. I mean, the other
Jackson
night was
to
just
Plumlee.
fantastic. And
Plumlee
let's hope
backing
that they
down.
still have that same
Crowder.
21 threes. in
Plumlee
the
over
victory.
Crowder.
And
No
had that
good.
stretch
Ayton
there.
with the rebound.
Second half, they were 12 or 15.
Crowder got it over to Bridges. To Ayton.
kinda thought about the
To
three.
Crowder.
Crowder, no
Crowder no
hesitation.
good. Rebounded
That's what he
by
set from the last game.
Jeremy Grant.
That's how hot he
Blake
was.
Griffin.
Coming off of the 6 threes, tying his
Blake
career high.
still with the basketball. Gives it to Jeremy Grant. Back to Blake.
6 of 9 from deep. Here's another
Blake
guy
shoots
that'll
a three.
not be bashful about
No
voicing the
good.
three-point shot.
Mikal
Blake
Bridges
Griffin
with the
shooting
rebound.
42% though,
Chris Paul brings
from
it up.
beyond the arc.
Well, you can't get to the rim.
Got
like
it down
you
low
used
to Ayton.
So
Ayton
it'll take a lot
shoots.
more of those.
And
Good
Ayton
look
got
at
it
face up there
over.
by DA.
Looks like that was
You gotta take
over
advantage. You get
Blake
on you
Griffin.
right there. You got great
Blake Griffin
size
got it
advantage.
back.
He played well last year.
And
19 up
that
inside
is
the
good by
flashing
DeLon Wright.
DeLon Wright's a problem. He's one of them guys. They don't run plays for him, but you
Devin
gotta keep
Booker
your eye on
shoots
him.
it for
Book
three.
moving to his
No
left.
good.
Can't get it
DeLon
going
Wright
that
with the
year.
rebound. Brings it up the
Yeah,
court.
Wright had a great start to this season. 19 points against Cleveland. 18 points a couple of days later against Atlanta.
DeLon
Has
shoots
really
and got
struggled
the floater to
since
go.
that time.
And
He's
it's a
off-
2-point game,
off to a
8-6.
good run here, and he's
9.5
so
to
good at
play
getting
in
to
the
rim.
first quarter.
Already exceeded his point total
Chris
in
Paul
the loss to Milwaukee. He had
got
just
it to
3 points in
Ayton.
24 minutes.
DeAndre Ayton
night.
passes it to Bridges. Bridges
Bridges
drives.
snakes his way down
off the
rim,
glass,
takes
no
an eye out the
good.
window, and
And that is Josh
Wright
Jackson
collects the
with the rebound. Jackson over Crowder
Feeling it early.
and airballs it. Nothing but glass.
Detroit not running many plays right now. Basically going right at it one-on-one.
Chris Paul try to get it alley-oop.
Paul to
No good.
Ayton.
And that is out of
And
bounds.
DA puts
Detroit
throws it
basketball
away.
going back
Turnover.
down the court.
Pistons come in 1-7, but the team that's won
All right,
7
here we go.
straight in this
DeLon
series,
Wright.
and they have really dominated the Suns.
Got
5
it
of
to
those games
Josh
have been by double
Jackson.
figures. You got to go back to 2016 to find the last time the Suns beat the Pistons. So Booker, the only
Jackson shoots it
player
for
on this
three
current roster that
and airballs it.
has defeated the Pistons as an air ball.
Crowder
there from
brings
Josh
it up.
Jackson,
Got
as
it
we
to
said,
Chris
coming off
Paul.
the ankle injury.
Chris Paul shoots it
Paul
and got
takes
the
some
jumper to
mid-range.
go. It's 10-6.
Good start.
Suns by 4.
Moving the
8:26
ball,
to
getting
play.
good looks. No different
Blake
than what we
Griffin.
saw the other night in the getaway win.
Griffin backing down Crowder. Crowder,
Griffin
I'm
backing
sorry,
down, drops it off
DeLon
again
Wright
to the
cut,
cutting DeLon
got the
Wright.
ball
So
and
just
got the
activity
lay-in.
from DeLon Wright has set him up with a strong start here.
All
He's
right,
always
here we
in
go.
motion. So
Devin
if
Booker
Mikal Bridges, you
got it to
guard him,
Mikal
do not
Bridges.
turn your head.
Over to Chris Paul. Chris Paul drives.
Paul with a ball fake.
Got it to Ayton.
Nice little pocket pass
Ayton.
inside to DA.
And there's a
We'll get a whistle
foul.
And the foul. So they'll wave the basket
Fouls
off.
on DeLon Wright.
Back attempt.
Yeah, DA got to turn that one over. He's got to turn this over. Like right there, you got to turn that over. Because that's an and one. If you do go up and dunk the ball, that gets you the foul.
All right, here we go. DeAndre Ayton
And this has been an off. Talked about
misses the
subject,
first free
DJ.
throw.
So how do you How do you convince
10-8,
or convey to a
7:56.
player like DA with his size, with his strength, to do just that? Because as we've talked, and a lot of folks have talked, it not
Hey,
only
anytime, Dakota.
will get you the emphatic points, but the message that it sends.
All right,
to
DeLon Wright
the
brings it
defender
up.
at that time and
Aiton
future
did miss
It
both free
intimidates,
throws. Blake
the
Griffin
big
with the
guy does.
basketball.
It truly does. And then
Jeremy
what it
Grant
also does to him
has the
is
basketball,
guys
shoots
will
it for
stop challenging him
three,
up there.
and
They'll
got
let
that
it
triple to
and
go.
he won't miss the easy
Pistons,
layup. He won't miss the easy
11,
opportunity.
Suns,
But
10,
he's gotta
7.5
go
to
for it.
play
He's
in the
gotta,
first.
Put that into his personality in that regard.
And it's a
Looks like you got
turnover
Grant
stolen by
cutting the baseline.
Blake
Except for
Griffin.
the Phoenix turnover, they don't get the call.
Got it to Josh Jackson, who
Taking
drives.
away is Jackson,
off the
who started
glass,
first 4
no
games of the
good.
season, missing that one at the rim.
Aiton with the rebound. Chris Paul shoots
Paul
it from
walks into the
three.
three
And Chris
likes the
Paul
end
for
result.
three.
One of these games.
What's
he's
going
just
on,
gonna say,
partly
you know
cloudy?
what, I'm just going to go offensively nuts. But it's always going to be a
They're
matchup
young.
advantage for him if he does.
And DeLon Wright loses the
Crossed over by Wright,
ball,
lost the
but
handle.
last touch by Phoenix.
Well, and I know the guys talked about it on the
Going to
pregame
stay
show,
with
too.
the
And
Pistons.
we'll touch on it
And
when
we got
come
a
back. The
timeout
Suns not
taken.
having had a 30-point score yet this season, as we'll get our first.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
I mean, I don't really have a favorite all-time player. I mean, I do like Rasheed Wallace. I mean, Rasheed Wallace, I followed him, his entire career. I loved me some Rasheed Wallace, man. He was a matchup nightmare. 6'11", can shoot threes, power you down low, shoot the mid-range, lay-ins, dunks. I mean, anywhere on the court. And then on the defensive side, he played defense. And when he got technical fouls, man, he just turned it on a different gear. Can we win 25 games this year? It's possible. I mean, it's going to be a struggle. I mean, but it's possible. It just depends on how we go out there. I mean, last year we won 20, but we also did have Andre Drummond. What's going on, Bambino 777? Bro, can Suns win by 7 points? Actually, I think they're going to win by a little bit more than just 7. I got it by 15. They just been playing way better basketball.
Against the Pistons.
All right,
with
here we go.
6:58 to go
We are
in the
back.
opening quarter there in Detroit, and it's time for Jim Beam. Raise one to your.
All right, we are going to copyright music. So I guess we're not back right now. But Phoenix Suns are shooting 21 for 40, 53%. Tied the highest franchise in history. That was on Wednesday night against the Toronto Raptors.
Night.
All right, now we are back. Suns are already 3 for 5. Detroit is 1 for 3.
Wondered if they
For
packed the
3.
threes in their bag to the
DeLon
Motor
Wright got
City.
it to
They
Blake
questioned
Griffin,
here
guarded
earlier.
by
The answer
Crowder.
is yes.
Griffin with the basketball.
3-5 start.
Got it to
downtown.
Jeremy Grant. Switched over. Now Crowder's
Tom
guarding
Chambers'
Grant.
application.
Mikal Bridges
Breaking it down,
over
that 60%.
Blake, and
Griffin
that
will
is a
have that one
24-second
waived off.
violation.
Shot clock violation.
Oh, my God.
All right, here we go. Chris Paul brings it up.
This trip is
Guarded
like
by DeLon Wright.
A bonding trip.
Screen
This is
by
the first trip.
Aiton.
Anything out east.
Oh,
right?
and it's a steal.
See
Josh
Jackson.
Jackson.
He does so
Oh,
well.
got a
Great
block
recovery
by
there.
Booker.
Devin Booker. But when you go on the East Coast,
What's going on,
your
Jacob?
first East Coast road trip, and you're playing.
Yes,
well,
I'll be going live for some football
we're gonna see
tomorrow.
what this
All
Suns
3
team is made
games.
of. I mean, this is a very important trip here to solidify themselves at the top of the conference.
And Jackson off the inbound.
And that
free,
is
able to knock it
our
down.
Josh Jackson for 3.
1% from deep. And it.
Hold on a second.
See what this Suns team is made
All right,
of.
here we go.
This is a very important trip here to solidify themselves at the top
All
of the
right.
conference.
And Jackson off the inbound.
And
Catches
Josh
two
Jackson.
three, able to knock it down. Josh shooting 31% from deep.
14 to 13.
And to take it even a step further, EJ. Again, I know this is a
Got it to
relatively,
Ayton.
you know,
Ayton
lot
to
of new
Booker.
faces on this Suns
Booker to Crowder.
roster, but
And stolen by
this Suns
Plumlee.
team was swept
Got it
by
to
Detroit
Blake
last year. You
Griffin.
think about those 2 games
To
right
Plumlee.
there alone, what that might have done for you.
Plumlee
in terms
to
of your
DeLon
playoff
Wright.
position. DeLon Wright again.
It is 16
Early
to
activity
13.
paying dividends. He's got 8.
So they're playing the passing lane, so you got to be really careful when you make a pass. And if you are the receiver, you got to meet the ball. You can't stand
All right,
there
here we go.
and wait for the ball to get to you because they are jumping the passing lane.
You know, one thing, this
Booker.
Detroit team has not lacked for
Got it to
scoring.
Crowder. Crowder for
It's not as though
3.
they're dead
And
last in
Crowder
scoring.
got
It's
it
Jake
for
Crowder
3.
Connecting on another 3.
16
Ties it up at
apiece.
16. Well, this is a Pistons team that comes in averaging
DeLon
almost 112
Wright.
points a game. 14th in the
Got
league.
it to Plumlee, who turned it
Plumlee can't
over.
handle the pass as the Pistons turn it over.
And that's another turnover.
Suns give it
DeLon
right
Wright. Jackson. Wright.
Good
Blocked
recovery
by
there by
Bridges.
Gets the block. And then a loose
And
ball
it's out of
foul called
bounds.
on Mason Plumlee, another one of the new faces.
Or, I'm sorry, it's a
for
foul
Dwayne
on
Casey.
Plumlee.
Plumlee, like his teammate Jeremy
going on,
Grant,
David
coming
Z?
over from Denver.
Yeah, that's a great block there from Mikal Bridges.
Go on, Nick.
He's one of them guys that he for his career is
All
over,
right,
he
here we
continues
go.
to get stronger. He's going to be up there top 10 in regards
Chris
to
Paul brings
you
it
know,
up.
2 guards or wing players in block shots. I think he can really
Chris
have
Paul
a great
got
year
it to
in that,
Booker.
in that area.
Booker thought about the
defensively
3.
because of his
Screen
long
by
arm.
Crowder.
But it's interesting.
Now he
this
shoots the
matchup
3.
tonight,
And Devin Booker
with
for 3.
that buttery soft
19
touch,
to
knocks in another
16.
long 3. But Bridges and Jeremy Grant for the Pistons, the only 2 players in the league who lead their team
Blake
in
Griffin
threes
with
and block
basketball.
shots.
Got it to Jeremy Grant.
Grant gets in
Shoots
the
it.
paint.
No good.
And
And there's a whistle.
Miss.
It'll be interesting to see how Monty employs his bench on the road. A lot of times the road games may be somewhat intimidating for some players. I think
Looks like
he's going
the
to
foul
be short
was
with
on
his leash in
Ayton.
that regard, not allowing a game to get
Both
away.
teams have 2 fouls to give.
So a lot of times coaches
Jeremy
will
Grant
substitute
makes the first
differently
free throw.
on the road as they do at home. So it'll be
Puts that
interesting on
deficit
this
to
first
2.
really road trip to the East Coast to see how he continues to substitute.
Well, we saw it last
All
week.
right, we got a new
difficult
lineup.
Back-to-back. when you
Johnson,
look at
Booker,
the opponents
Payne,
and the
Mikal
elevation.
Bridges, and Saric.
Different challenge here where you've got Detroit and then
Got
one of the real
Stewart,
talented
Jackson,
and physical
Derrick
teams
Rose,
in Indiana tomorrow night.
and
Yeah, it's really not an easy
Grant
back-to-back. but I
and
thought the Suns
also
did tremendously
Griffin
well on the back-to-back
for the
they
Pistons
took care
on the
of
court
last
right
week
now.
in Denver and Utah. So again, this is
Cameron
a huge
Payne
challenge
with
for them on
basketball,
this trip.
guarded by
It's gonna
Derrick
be
Rose.
fun, just seeing
Payne
what
to
this young
Sarge
team
to
can
Booker.
do, surrounding Devin Booker and Chris Paul.
Suns by 1. Booker draws
Double
the
team
double
came.
team.
Sarge
comes in,
for
catches
three.
three on the way.
No good.
Bridges fighting for the
And
offensive
Mikal
rebound,
Bridges with the
He
basketball.
just wanted it more. He jumped
Sarge
between
to
two
Booker.
Detroit Pistons.
Booker shoots
Booker
it.
working against
And
Jackson.
Booker got it to
Got
go.
it.
21-18.
Those two are quite
Suns
familiar with one another.
by 3. Oh
Griffin
my
lost the
goodness.
handle as the Pistons
Blake
turn it
Griffin
over
turns
again.
it over. Payne
There's a great matchup
Bridges,
here tonight,
to
too,
Sarge,
TJ, when you
to
look at the two
Payne.
benches. There's a Detroit team that comes in with a number one
Payne to
scoring
Sarge.
bench at 47
Now to
points per game.
Booker.
We know how well the Suns bench has played.
Devin Booker drives.
As
Got it
Book
to
with a
Sarge.
beautiful
Got
pass
it
inside
blocked
to
by
Sarge, but
Stewart.
on the recovery and the block. Coming back the other way, the Pistons.
Rose to Jackson. Jackson for 3. No good. Sarge with the rebound. Payne brings it up. Got it to Booker. Screen by
Stewart out
Sarge.
there along with Derrick Rose.
Sarge with the basketball.
Blake
Got it back to
Griffin, Josh
Booker.
Jackson.
Booker to Sarge. Sarge
tied up,
was looking
passing into
for
heavy traffic, and
Mikal
that one will
Bridges.
be a
Turns it
Phoenix
over.
turnover.
Detroit
He's
basketball.
already turnover number 6 here for
What's
the
going
Suns.
on, Jack
Even if
McNeil?
Mikal had caught it, he couldn't have done nothing with it. He was flat-footed in there among the tall timber. Sharp was just better off maybe going up, maybe attempting a half-hook shot and giving Mikal an opportunity to get a rebound.
All right, here we go.
Don Carter checks
And
into the game.
Derrick Rose brings it up.
Here is Derrick Rose.
Derrick got it to Jackson. Jackson to Sadiq Bey.
MVP back in
And
2011.
Sadiq
played
Bey
so well. In
got
fact,
it
he
off
was
the glass.
almost solely responsible for
Pistons
that come-behind
down
victory
by 1,
and securing it
2:54.
against the Suns here in Phoenix
Payne
last
got
year.
it to Sarge.
Yeah, heck of a game. Looked like the Derrick Rose of old.
Got it to Cameron Payne or
Without the
Cameron
jump in the
Johnson
Yeah.
to Devin Booker. Booker got
able to get Jackson
fouled.
up in the air and baits him
That
into the foul,
is
and that will put
Josh
Devin Booker
Jackson.
at
What's
the
going on,
line.
Dominic Pope?
And he'll be shooting the free throws when we come back.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music. Come back. Be free throws coming. What's going on? I'm Cranes. That young one AZ, what's going on? Jay Rich, how's it going? What's up, AJ Watson? Doing good. How about you? Svi Mihailuk is in the ball game. All right, hold on. They're going to some copyright music real quick. What's going on, Jacob? Hey, shout out to you, AJ Watson, watching from Scotland.
Finish their season.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Booker's at the stripe.
And he missed the first
Free
one.
throw well short. Shaking his head at himself. Missed them
And
both.
that is out of bounds.
Hold the presses.
Out of bounds. To the Suns.
All right, Suns ball. Cameron Payne set to inbound.
Payne
Got it
inbounds.
to Cameron Johnson, to Sarge. Back to Cameron Johnson. Over to Devin Booker. Booker
Shot clock inside 5.
turns it over.
They can't get a shot
Stolen
up.
by Stewart. Derrick
Derrick
Rose.
Rose nearly lost the handle. Fights for it, gets it back.
Derrick Rose with the basketball, screened by Stewart. Stewart gets the
Inside
ball
for
down
Stewart.
low,
He's not going to let him take the ball away.
and
But he
stolen
finally ended
by
up throwing it
Carter.
away. That's Javon Carter.
And Cameron Johnson for
Perimeter shot
three.
goes.
24-20.
Cam Johnson, he's been heating it up lately.
Yes, he has. And when you think of the Phoenix Suns, like so many
Got
Western
Grant,
Conference
got it
teams,
over
you think
to
of scoring,
Rose.
getting up and
Derrick
down the
Rose
floor,
with the
but not
basketball.
necessarily a whole lot of defense. They're much improved in that area.
Yeah,
And
Pure
Derrick
points allowed, they're
Rose
number one.
turns
Yeah.
it over.
Look at him, another turnover they forced.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a
Phoenix with
long day for
4-point lead
Pistons.
and the ball. 1:43 to play in the first.
All right, Cameron Johnson set to
This is
inbound.
camped out in the right corner.
Got it
Langston
to
Galloway.
Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne. Got it to Carter. Back to Payne. Payne to Sarge. Sarge down low.
Jeremy Grant.
Shoots. Got it blocked by
Allen
Grant.
Got short.
He's having trouble right now scoring over
Jeremy
length.
Grant.
Sarge is
Yes, he is.
Guarded by Cameron
Jeremy
Payne.
Grant back
And
in,
it's
lost the handle.
stolen.
the third straight
Javon
turnover
Carter
forced
with
by
the
Suns.
steal.
I'll say they're better defensively.
Carter to forecourt.
Got it to Sarge. Over to Payne.
That's Cameron Payne.
Screened by Sarge. Cameron
Payne to
Payne with the
basket,
reverse
off
lay-in.
the square for a score.
And it's a 6-point game,
He
26-20.
is left-handed.
Just under a minute to play.
Make it 26-20.
I think he may have surprised the Pistons when
Yeah.
he got that up on the glass as quickly as he did. Look at the way they go to
Got
the
it
ball.
to Sadiq Bey.
Almost like gang
Sadiq,
tackling.
no good.
Exactly.
Sarge
The
with the
ball is-
rebound.
they're
Cameron
pretty
Payne
defenders.
brings it up.
Derrick Rose to Sadiq Bey. and
40
a miss
seconds.
from distance.
Got it to Sarge. Sarge shoots it for three, and Sarge
Hey, they
got
can't
it.
bother me there.
Yes, I got
29-20,
something for the length.
34
Come get this, huh?
seconds.
It's 29-20 though. The Suns by 9. Half a minute to play in the first.
Three-point shooting. Suns are shooting 70%,
Grant
7 for
gets to
10.
Payne.
Svi
Gives it up to
Mihailuk.
Steve Mikhailuk.
Airballs
Long with the
it.
triple try.
Stewart, no
Followed by
good.
Stewart, no. Tapped by Jeremy Grant, no.
And Stewart was
Off the floor
trying to
Phoenix
get it.
with 10 seconds to play in the first.
George, how many Suns are out there on the floor?
Looks like they're about 8 or 9, doesn't it?
That's what I was thinking.
These guys are playing some defense. They're everywhere. Cam Johnson, the second-year man from North Carolina, will inbound for Phoenix from the sideline over Sadiq Bey. That's Cameron Payne against Svi. Dumps it too late for Saric, and the quarter has ended before the Suns could get a shot airborne.
All right, that does it. So, Phoenix, 29 points. Detroit, 20 at the end of one. Okay, how is the delay now, you guys? Let me know. Hopefully I fixed it. About a minute out. Okay, that's like the closest I can get it, though. Hey, what's going on, Eric Fleming? What's going on, Raymond? Eric says, see y'all for football. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing a triple header tomorrow. All 3 games for the NFL. Hey, absolutely, Keith. Rest in peace, Paul Westfall. I'm doing all 3, J. Ridge. 3 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 Yeah, I'll be live for all 3 on Saturday and all 3 for Sunday. So I'm doing every single playoff game. The next 3 days, I will not be doing basketball because I'll be doing football on Saturday, football on Sunday, and football on Monday, as I'll be doing the national title game as well. Gotta love football, says Jack. Absolutely. I love sports, so I'm a sports head. You know, that's why you see me doing a lot of different sports and stuff like that. It's because I just love sports, you know. But, yeah, this game, this is why I'm wearing 2 different types of gear. I'm wearing Phoenix Suns hat, Detroit Pistons jersey, because these are 2 of my teams right here. Absolutely, Isaiah Fields, and that's like I am too.
Guys are going to have to be alert.
All right, here we go. Rose got it to Stewart. Got it over to Svi Mahailu. Mahailu got it to Rose. Derek Rose drives off the glass, no good. Failed attempt. Failed putback attempt by Isaiah Stewart. Cameron Payne brings it up.
Ends up in the right corner looking for a ball.
Cameron Payne with the basketball.
There it is.
Got it to Langston Galloway. Langston, and Langston got it.
Knowing what Langston
and you know he got this game circled. Playing his former team.
Anything about Langston putting it on the floor.
Sekou got it to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose drives off the glass, no good.
Took a hit, didn't get a call.
And saved by Cameron Johnson. Payne with the basketball. Got it over to Cameron Johnson. Wide open for 3, no good. Rebounded by Sekou Doumbouya.
To Sekou.
And Svi for 3, no good. Rebounded by Saric. What's going on, Dominic Pope?
Cameron Payne on the
and
drive.
Cameron Payne got the lay-in.
33-20.
All right, it is 12-2 bench points in favor of the Suns. Sekou shoots it for 3 and got it.
You know what, DeAndre
cuts that deficit down to 10. Carter to Galloway. Galloway shot it for 3 and got it.
For Phoenix, this one from distance from the
Langston Galloway.
George, the floor is widespread. The Pistons are having to guard a lot of space out there.
Hey, I'm going to need some fireball and eggnog.
Up so far, 36-23 Phoenix.
All right, do you have to mute it for copyright music? It is 36-23, 10-18 to play. Langston Galloway with the quick 5 points. Hey, what's going on, Shadow Frost? Yeah, I remember you. Detroit's my number 1 team, getting blown out by 13 points already. And then you got the Phoenix Suns, who's also my home team, who's up 13 points. I'm going to definitely need fireball and eggnog. Torn between 2 teams. Hey, what's going on, Phoenix Suns? I remember watching the Suns as a teenager with Paul Westphal, Truck Robinson, Alvin Adams, and Walter Davis. Man, they were fun to watch, and I know I'm dating myself, LOL. D-Book is going great. Absolutely. But that's the thing. When you draft the guys that you're supposed to, pick up the guys in free agency that you're supposed to, you know, put your team in better positions to win. You know, Phoenix is starting to play 48 minutes of Phoenix Suns basketball. When you do that, it puts you in good position to win. You know, the only issue I have with the Phoenix Suns right now, this early in the season is free throws. You know, but hey, dedicate one day and, dedicate one day for the for free throws. Get your team hitting those free throws, and you guys can win a NBA title. All right, we got a clown in the building. What's going on, Angel? Same with my Lakers. We suck at free throws.
Certainly a boost.
All right, we are back. Sekou got it
Player of
to
the year as a West Virginia Mountaineer.
Sadiq Bey, who got it
And we know
over
Mikal
to
Bridges
Derrick
was
Rose, who
drafted
brings it
so
up
high because of his defensive
and gets
ability.
fouled. I believe that is on Langston Galloway.
But they aren't the only ones, as you said, Gregory. These guys look like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Foul on Langston Galloway. Hey, Piston fans, it's Hooper's birthday, presented by Milk Means More on Sunday at 3 o'clock. The Pistons take on Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz. Tune to Fox Sports Detroit for all the action, and visit Pistons.com that day for
Derrick
your chance to win a
Rose
Hooper growth chart, courtesy of
makes
Milk
the first
Means
free
More.
throw.
Derrick Rose.
Oh, absolutely, Keith.
Foul. We said on Galloway.
All right, here we go.
His former
And
teammate.
Derrick
And
Rose
Derrick
makes them
brings both
both.
free throws.
36-25, 10-10 to
Phoenix.
play in the second half. In the second quarter. And as a turnover,
careless turnover
Sadiq
that
Bey
time by the Suns.
got it to Derrick Rose. Over to
Steve
Svi Mykhailiuk for
way behind
three.
the long
And
line,
Svi
fires and fills
for
it.
That
three.
time, Phoenix forgot about a trailing good shooter. No one
36-28.
Mykhailiuk, who now
Cameron
won a
Payne
three
got it
from
to
the
Sarge.
floor. Great
Sarge
look there and showed his length.
gets it to
You know he's not
Javon
bashful.
Carter.
Yeah.
Carter
Carter to the paint.
to Sarge.
Dishes to
Sarge. And
Goes
Sarge
up a
from
half
the
hook and
paint.
hit it. 38-28.
It's a 10-point game.
The Suns
9.5
with
to
the lead.
play. Sadiq Bey with the basketball.
Sadiq Bey with the basketball, screen from Isaiah Stewart.
Got it to Dumboya.
Sekou spins to the lane.
Dumboya.
Floater wide.
No
to
good.
Sarge.
Sarge with the basketball. Brings it up.
Javon Carter with the drive.
Carter kicks it out to Cameron Johnson. Shoots a
it out to the
three. No
sideline.
good. Carter with the rebound.
Cam Johnson
Got
with
it
the
to
miss.
Langston Galloway. And
Langston
Langston
Galloway
Galloway for
From deep on the
three.
wing. And
41-28.
gives him a 41-28 advantage.
Svi Mykhailiuk drives.
See with a drive.
And
Lost
it's
the
off
handle
his
and lost
knee
it off
and
his
out of
knee and out of
bounds.
bounds.
Suns
Let's go
basketball.
back to Steve Mykhailiuk's triple a moment ago. We talk about
What's
guys
going on, Texans
coming
football,
down from the
Houston?
defensive end and left alone.
going on,
You
Andrew?
can see how comfortable he was shooting this thing about 3 feet prior to getting to the line.
Yeah, I got NBA TV.
Chris Paul checks in for Cameron Payne. And by the way, I saw something over there. He went
All
over
right,
and
here we
reached
go.
for Cameron Payne to make sure
Chris Paul.
they bump fists.
Got it to Sarge. Sarge got it
So-
blocked by Derrick
Key
Rose.
things
Yeah.
of the young fellas.
Isaiah
play.
Stewart got it over to Derrick Rose. Rose shoots it from the
Johnson
elbow.
unable to
No
convert.
good. Rebounded by
Pistons
Javon
can't
Carter.
counter on
Carter
their
brings
end.
it up.
It's still 41.
Got it to Sarge.
Phoenix.
Sarge over to Cam Johnson
Langston
to
Galloway
Langston
from the
Galloway.
corner.
And
Another
Langston
three for
Galloway for
Langston. Sets up to his
three.
former teammates.
Well, they said something to him, I'm sure. It's never friendly when you're
Svi
shooting in front
Mykhailiuk
of any
got
team's
it over to
bench
Sadiq
from that
Bey.
sideline.
How about Langston? He has 11.
I know. In what, 5 minutes
Yeah.
or less?
Hard to cheer against him, too.
And that
Such
is a
great guy.
turnover.
Langston had some good years with the Pistons and known for this kind of stuff, catching and shooting simultaneously and catching nothing but the bottom. You know,
Most
he can go
definitely
on
miss
binges
Langston
and
in
appears to
Detroit,
be
but
on
I'm
one right
happy
now.
as can be. He's with the
Not the
Phoenix
easiest
Suns.
thing to do when you go back where
No.
you used to play, but hasn't phased him even a little bit. They call the walk on Sadiq Bey, and so it's 44-28, and the Suns have the ball.
All right, Chris Paul to Langston Galloway,
Langston
shoots it for
from
three.
Chris
And
Paul
Langston
nails another.
Holy
He's gonna do what he's doing.
Toledo!
Somebody's gotta get out on him.
14
No,
points
maybe a few
already.
Right now, you need to keep the ball out of his hands, play him without it, and
DeLon Wright with the basketball.
Work harder to get open.
My buddy, the late great Dick Carter, great defensive coach, would say, show him the light.
Shoots it for three.
Let him look
and
up from the
Speed
court
for
at the
three.
lights. Probably get a
Chris
foul
Paul
for that,
brings
but
it up.
Speed with a score, 47-31. Here's Chris Paul to the basket.
And
Scoops
Chris
and
Paul
scores.
with the lay-in. Passes Scottie Pippen, 60th
Phoenix.
on the all-time scoring list. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul passed Scottie Pippen on the all-time scoring list with that hoop.
Number 60 all time.
All right, Chris Paul brings it up. Got it
he's
to
number
Mikal
60 all-time
Bridges.
scoring. He's number 7 all time in steals and
there's a
number
foul.
7 all time in assists. Tell me that's not a great player.
Offensive
That
foul,
altogether, it spells
turnover.
Hall of Fame.
Here's Chris Paul.
This is it.
He just lulls you to sleep because you don't know if he's passing it or if he's scoring.
All right, here we
Keeps
go.
the defense
DeLon
off
Wright
balance.
got it
Hey,
to
Frank Jackson's in the game.
Blake
Recently
Griffin.
signed by the Pistons. 3-year
DeLon
veteran
Wright.
of Duke. Has it right there.
Greg
dumps it
Jackson
down
got
Jahlil
it to Okafor.
He's in that big
Jahlil
body against
Okafor
Ayton,
got a
can't
block
score.
by Ayton, and
Ayton ends up with the
Ayton
basketball
comes up with
to
it.
Jay Crowder.
Crowder over to Bridges. Bridges to Langston. Langston for three, and he got
Another
it to
from the
go.
corner from guess who?
52-31.
Guess what, George? If I'm guarding him, I'm in his shirt
up,
with
Ed?
him. He's not going to catch it.
He has
Langston
17.
Galloway is torturing us.
Chris Paul with a lob. to
And
eight.
that's DeAndre Ayton.
Langston
got
has
that
17
alley-oop.
points in 8 minutes.
And that's what you know what? That's
Absolutely,
what he plays a
Noble.
game. He averages about 8
Holy
minutes a game.
Toledo.
I'm sure he's going to
think,
go over
I think
that
Dwayne
because-
Casey forgot what Langston Galloway brought to the team. What's going on, John? That's why I said, hey, Noble, I am so happy he is with the Phoenix Suns. Oh, man. Second half almost puts up 17 points alone. Like, come on. Did you forget that you had him for a few years? On.
Oh, my God.
There we go. Phoenix is bringing the hammer. Yeah, Phoenix is definitely bringing in that hammer. Especially Langston Galloway off the bench. What's going on, Shirley Channel? Oh, it's not even a competition, Noble. Suns all the way. What's going on, Packers Nation 12? I mean, Detroit's playing for, more building blocks while Phoenix has their eyes set on, the playoffs and a deep run in the playoffs. I'll take the Moons to beat the Suns. Hey, I'll take the Moons to beat up on the Pistons. Getting ready for work. Hardest working man on the planet, man. Noble Sports Entertainment. What's going on, Leroy? Says we ready. Suns look nice. Hey, absolutely.
17
All right, here we
points
go.
in about 8
Jackson
minutes.
got it
But in
to
this quarter, he
DeLon
scored all
Wright.
17 in 6 minutes.
DeLon Wright with the
For
basketball.
Langston Galloway. DeLon Wright backs up, pump fake.
Got it
Dishes
over
Jeremy
to
Grant for a
Jeremy
triple try.
Grant.
It's through
And
for
Jeremy
three.
Grant
Does
for
the Pistons
3.
ever need that?
54-34.
20.
Suns up by 20.
54.
Chris Paul with the
Just
basketball.
over 5.5 to play in the
Got
half.
it to Mikal Bridges to Langston Galloway.
catches that corner.
And
Finally
Galloway
missed the shot.
finally misses a shot.
Here comes DeLon Wright for the home team.
All right, here we go. Blake Griffin got it to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant to Blake Griffin.
Here's Blake Griffin.
Blake
from
Griffin
Langston
backing
on
down
him.
Langston Galloway.
We'll take him to the paint.
Got it to Fred Jackson. And
By
Jackson for
from the
3.
corner.
I like the decision.
And Frank Jackson converts.
I like the
I'm sorry,
decision
Frank
because
Jackson. I
Ayton was
kept
right
calling
there
him
hanging
Fred.
out in case Blake tried to make a move to the hoop.
Crowder.
Langston,
No good.
realizing that he knew
Got
someone
it
had to be
to, or
open.
rebounded by
This from the corner by
Griffin.
Crowder.
DeLon Wright.
54-37 our score. Blake
Blake,
from the way.
Blake for
And he
3.
hits
And he gets his now.
And it's a 14-point
the lead was
game.
over 20 now.
4:47
It's
to
down
play
to 14.
till halftime.
9 straight Piston points.
Hey,
We
what's
told you
going
this
on,
man can
Chase?
still draw the eyes of defenders.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Trox be skilled. Yeah, I just try to be diverse. Jack says little MVP. Absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. Wanted to be a part of Dad's stream, so we recorded some audio tracks for her. Do want to send a special shout out to all 70 of you in the building. All right, there we go. Nobody told me that my counter was off. But yeah, Suns are going to definitely win this one. It's not even really going to be a contest. They might make a small little run in garbage time, you know, the Pistons, but it's going to be the Suns that's going to walk out in this one, in my opinion. Chris Paul got it to Mikal Bridges to Devin Booker. Screen by Ayton. Booker got it to Bridges, who wasn't in the right spot. Miscommunication. Turnover.
So in Casey's team gets
Appreciate
back in
that,
the ball
JT.
game. They were in deep trouble for a minute.
DeLon Wright with the basketball.
Down more than 20 in the first half.
Pistons are on a 9-0 run.
Blake
Blake Griffin
against
backing down Crowder.
Takes it deep
Griffin
and
off the
draws a
glass.
foul.
And there's a foul.
What else could Jay Crowder do?
Yeah, if I'm calling the game,
Two
there's no
very
audio.
strong
Let me
guys,
know
well put
immediately,
together
please.
Guys, and what Phoenix decided to do on that one, unlike what they had been doing, they didn't rush the ball. They said, Jay, you got him by yourself. And Blake got to the free throw line.
All right, here
As
we go. Blake
Steps to
Griffin.
the stripe. Let's hear a message from FanDuel.
All right, do have to mute it for the FanDuel thing. Blake Griffin makes the first.
In 10 straight Piston
All right.
points.
We are back.
It's 54-41.
13-point game. Blake Griffin trying to look to cut it down to 12.
Pistons trail by 23.
And
Blake
he
gets
makes
them
them both.
And now they've trimmed it to 12 with 4:18 to play in the half.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Basketball brings it up.
Against Frank
Screen by
Jackson.
Crowder. They got it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker. Guarded by
Booker stepped
Okafor.
outside.
Double team
Pistons zoning
comes.
here.
Got it to Crowder. Crowder
Doesn't go to
shoots
the
it for
corner.
three.
Crowder with a
No
miss.
good. DeLon Wright with the
rebound.
basketball brings it up. Blake Griffin
rises.
shoots it for three. Off the
Short
front
on the
iron, no
long
good.
shot, off the
Rebounded by
front of the rim.
Crowder. Chris
Crowder
Paul to Mikal
The ball to
Bridges. Bridges to Crowder to Chris Paul.
Right back in the hands of their quarterback. Chris
Paul to Crowder.
Crowder on the wing.
Crowder
Missed the
no
three,
good for
though.
three.
Rebound, Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy
Moved
Grant
off
with
a
the
little bit
rebound,
here.
brings
The
it up,
Pistons
gives it to DeLon Wright.
Maintaining this opportunity to get back in where they once trailed by quite a big deficit.
The old song says, too hot not to cool
And
down.
now Wright gives it to
They
Blake
had to cool
Griffin.
down a
Double
little
team
bit.
comes
22-point deficit,
Grant
I believe, at one point.
to Frank Jackson.
Actually, one more
Frank
than that 23.
to Okafor, and Okafor with the jam.
How about that? It's a 10-point
And
game.
it's a 10-point game. This is
Nice
on a
job by this
13-0
group out there
run.
right now.
In the
13
last
straight Piston points, Gregory.
2
Playing
minutes
well
and
together
50
and playing
seconds.
Exceptionally well defensively.
Chris Paul got it to Mikal Bridges.
zone has
Over to
helped.
Chris Paul. Screen by
Moved
Crowder.
Coach Dwayne Casey.
Paul to Bridges. Bridges shoots it for three. No
That
good.
zone is
Rebounded by
keeping them out on the perimeter, and the shots
by
are
Blake
coming
Griffin.
away
DeLon
wanting now.
Wright. Got it to
Bridges with a
Okafor.
miss.
Back to Wright.
Just over 2.5
to
to
Blake
play in the half.
Griffin.
The Pistons would get this
Screen
thing
by
down to single
Okafor.
digits.
Blake still with the basketball.
Blake
Drives.
Griffin with the drive.
And was looking
His
for
pass is picked off, though, by
Okafor.
Booker.
Stolen by Booker. Booker drives.
Booker to the basket,
Got it
lays it off for
to
Mikal Bridges, who
Bridges.
draws the foul.
And there's a foul.
Piston fans, check out our brand new merchandise line. For the latest Piston apparel, gear up with the Pistons at the all-new Pistons 313shop.com.
All right, Mikal Bridges
Bridges at the line. The
missed
free
the
throw
first
pops
free
out.
throw.
Josh Jackson
Plumlee
back,
and Jackson comes back
or
in.
Frank Jackson.
Jackson and
Plumlee comes
Okafor
back in,
go
but
out.
But give Okafor credit. He solidified the defense in the middle of that zone, worked well on the glass, got a bucket. He was a big part of the Pistons' current run.
Sure was.
And Bridges
missed
misses
them
them
both.
both.
Rebound saved
Rebounded by Blake Griffin.
2 minutes and 18 seconds to play in the half. DeLon Wright to forecourt.
Dude, you've got one job.
Blake against
Blake
Sharich.
Griffin with the basketball guarded by Saric.
Keeps the dribble.
Blake turns
Back
around,
in, draws a
shoots,
foul.
got fouled. Goes to the free throw line for two.
They're not going to give Blake free throws on this. He's going to want them. He's going to campaign for them, but I don't think he's going to get them. The referee's going to talk about it right now to see.
They're going to say it's side out.
Blake's going to step right on the heel of Saric. Fortunately, he didn't roll it.
All right. Plumlee
No
with
free
basketball. Got
Josh
Jackson.
shot is off the heel.
Josh Jackson, no good. Bridges with the
Mark Davis,
basketball.
the lead official here.
Got it to
We've seen
Ayton.
him,
Ayton got
in
it to
conversation
Booker,
with
and there's a
Blake.
whistle.
and he will blow the whistle on the Suns right now.
All right, it's a turnover.
And the Suns have been sitting on 54 for quite some while now.
DeAndre Ayton called
Pistons still on a 13-0
for
run.
an infraction.
4
turns it
minutes
over.
in.
Basket cut Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson
Against Chris Paul. Way outside
got
for
it
DeLon
to
Wright.
DeLon Wright
Suns
to
haven't scored in
Plumlee,
5.5
back to
minutes.
Wright. Wright
Crazy.
shoots it for three, no good.
Nothing but score. before
Bridges
that.
And that
with the
includes
rebound,
missing
got
some
it to
free
Chris
throws.
Paul.
DeLon
Chris
Wright
Paul to
with a miss.
Ayton.
Ayton
Ayton down low. Backing
Against
down
Blake
Plumlee, turns around, shoots, and
inside to
got
get that
it.
high percentage shot.
And
make it
snaps
count.
that 13-0 run.
7-1. Came in
DeLon
handy
Wright
there.
got it to Blake Griffin.
Blake with a basketball.
Blake steps back, gives it to Plumlee.
Plumlee
Plumlee
the
got it
pass
to
down
Jackson, and Jackson
and converting.
with the shot. Off
is
the
Josh
glass.
Jackson.
It's It's a 10-point game still.
56-46.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul to the paint.
Got it to Bridges. Bridges
Corner
shoots.
feed. Bridges misses
No
the
good. Plumlee.
shot. Rebound.
Last
Tapped
touch
out of
by
bounds Saric.
Saric.
Final minute of the first half here at Little Caesars Arena. Pistons, who were down 23,
All
have
right, here
trimmed
we
it
go.
to 10.
DeLon Wright with the basketball. Screen by Josh Jackson.
Wright.
DeLon Wright wide
Rebound.
open. Got it from the
Contested
key.
gun, and it goes.
Tell you what, I like the Pistons a whole lot in the second half.
This is on a 17-2
of this
run.
quarter.
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
56-48 now our score.
Bridges to
Saric
Sarge.
from the
Sarge
corner.
for three. In
That's
and
in
out.
and
No
out.
good.
Rebound Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin with the rebound.
Just about a shot clock left in the half.
About a 1 second
Casey
difference
up to
between
call the
shot clock
play.
and game clock.
Blake will work against Saric on top.
And Blake Griffin
Blake shoots
got
the
it
pass.
to Josh
Up high to
Jackson.
Josh
Josh
down
Jackson
the lane,
double clutches.
clutcher.
And that is a
After the
24-second
shot clock ran
violation.
out.
Well, the shot there for Josh would have been the jumper on the catch. Tried to get a little bit more.
All right, Chris Paul.
Split second
Heaves
left
it,
in the half.
and we are
Chris
at
Paul's shot
halftime.
won't fall. The Pistons close the first half, though.
It is
with a
56-48.
17-2 run. Got themselves out of trouble and then some. Now to Mickey York and Grant Long at the Ram desk.
All right. So, Pistons end this quarter on a 17-2 run. Brought him back. It hasn't seemed like the Suns' record. Has it changed? It still says 6-2. Shouldn't the 6 be a bit higher? No, they've only played 8 games. This is their this is their 9th game of the season. What's going on, Basketball Jones? The Pistons have been close in every game. Yeah, the Pistons have. It's just, there's going to be a game, there's going to be games this season that it's just going to be, a long night for our Pistons. I hope that in 3 years, well, now 2 more years after this season, Pistons will finally be back to Pistons basketball. I like Isaiah Stewart. I like Sadiq Bey. I like Sekou Doumbouya. I'm liking a little bit of Killian Hayes. That's 4 guys right there. If we can get that 5th guy, if Svi can be that starter and really come into his own, the sky could be the limit. But I'm not a fan of Dwayne Casey. He's just like a who is it? Stan Van Gundy. He is just like a Stan Van Gundy. He'll get his guys in, let people play. They make one mistake and it's to the bench you go. It's like, he's young. Let the young kids play. Let them develop. Sometimes the best way to do things is baptism under fire. You do those things, then your team can grow. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Yeah, your team's going to have long nights. But you know what? Eventually your team is going to start getting into its own. You're going to start building this squad. They beat the Celtics. Yeah, they did. Yep. That was the first and only win. I was so happy for them beating the Celtics. Yeah, I was excited about that. I was like, you know what? Serves them good that they finally picked up a victory. But I believe that was the game that did cost us Killian Hayes. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. I do got to check on my daughter and the MVP. And I will be right back.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, real quick. Basketball Jones, are you the Basketball Jones? Leave it in the comments, and I'll be in the comment section as well.
It's the LP. It's the LP. This a LP.
All right. We are back. What's going on, everybody? All right, Galaxy, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Galaxy. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow for the triple header of the NFL playoffs wild card weekend. Oh, let me check one thing real quick. But I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys coming out. Even if it's for a couple minutes, couple seconds, or, the full-on stream, do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys, make this YouTube job, so much fun. The good laughs and all the things that, we talk about in the chat, we try to keep it good and things like that. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys and gals as well, because I know I do have some ladies in the building. All right, we are good. All right, we are good on everything. So, what's going on, Shadow Clan? Why do you not show the game?
In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy!
Yes, that is why we cannot show it. It's due to copyright. YouTube will shut down my channel. Then I won't be able to hang out with you guys and gals in the building. And, I can't do that. Oh, no, it's all right, Shadow Clan. I know, you're probably new and, you don't really realize. But, yeah, YouTube can shut down your channel. And if they don't, then, Fox can. So can all these, companies like ESPN, Fox, CBS, ABC, NBC, things of that nature. So, that's why if you go into a stream and they get shut down, then you won't be able to be in there. But over here, I'm going to be live for a lot of these games. And I don't do that, so I don't put myself in a bad situation to where I can't. That's the only reason why. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys actually, I almost died on January 5th. I was in a bad rollover accident. So, you guys are actually helping me. Because I can, July 5th. I can't, I can't work or nothing like that. So, I do these NBA games or NFL or, college, when baseball and hockey and things like that. I do these because, you guys help me out. You guys keep me sane.
Cut off Suns water. Let's see if they maintain it. It'll be interesting, George.
Hey,
to see
appreciate
what kind of defense
that.
They start
Appreciate that, Isaiah
with.
Fields.
Will they come out in the zone or will they go back man-to-man first?
Langston Galloway has 17 points. Devin Booker, 8. Chris
Casey
Paul,
and his
7.
staff.
Jeremy Grant, DeLon Wright, 10
They had to
apiece.
do something, and
Svi
they
Mykhailiuk
did.
has 6. It's 56-48. Here
There's
comes
Coach
the start
Casey.
of the third quarter. Jeremy Grant set to inbound. DeLon Wright brings it up.
17-2 first half finish by the Pistons. Wiped out much of a 23-point
appreciate that, Paul.
Phoenix lead.
All right, here we
Mason
go.
Plumlee.
Plumlee
On the
backs
first
down
possession of the
Ayton.
second half.
Plumlee
Pump fake on
being
Ayton, a little
patient.
hook is
No
gonna be
good.
short.
Ayton
with
with the
Chris Paul.
rebound.
Yeah, it's going to be
Chris
a very
Paul.
tough finish for Plumlee, who
Got it
who's
down
not
low to
all
Ayton.
that
Ayton
accustomed
turns
to
around,
getting
quickly
his
gets
own
the
stuff
shot off,
having
and
to get it over the
good.
top of a 7'1"
58-48.
long arm threat
11:26
defensively as Ayton
left in the
proves to be very
third
difficult.
quarter.
Score for
DeLon
Ayton.
Wright
Pushes the lead
has
back
the
to
basketball.
10.
Got it to Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson in the
Josh
paint.
Jackson to the lane.
No
Shot's gonna be
good.
wide to
Ayton with the rebound. Chris Paul brings it up. Got it to Crowder. Crowder
Jay
shoots it for
Crowder
three. No
missed on
good.
the long
Plumlee
gun.
with the rebound.
Mason Plumlee looks way up the court.
Got it to
For
DeLon Wright. Now to Josh Jackson.
Finds
Josh Jackson off the glass. No good. Ayton with the rebound. Chris Paul
Suns
kicks it
push
out
up.
to
Booker.
Booker. Now to Mikal Bridges. And there is a out of bounds. He just loses the ball. I thought that would have been
Ball's
a
out
foul.
of bounds. To Phoenix.
Hey, absolutely, Mark. Salute to all the medical staff. Also, salute to all the men and women that are nurses, doctors,
Josh is just not
first responders,
really in rhythm, not in sync tonight.
Police
2 of
officers
10 now from the floor. As we said,
EMT,
not always easy going against
fire
your former team.
department,
you can see it tonight.
and also the men and women that
in his play.
fight
Booker
and defend our
triples. It's
country
now
as well.
61
Salute to
48.
all of you. Jeremy Grant got it to
Blake Griffin against
Blake
Bridges.
Griffin. Blake Griffin
The youngster,
off the
good defender,
glass,
but
and
no match for
finally the
Blake in the
Pistons
paint.
score in the third
61-50.
quarter. 61-50. Got it to Ayton.
Crowder to
Ayton
Ayton.
out of bounds
Out
off
of bounds,
Plumlee.
Off the Pistons, still
Stays
plenty
with
on
the
shot clock.
Suns.
It's at 15.
What's going on,
Good
Matthew?
defensive play though by Mason Plumlee.
What's going on, Joel?
Pistons were down 8 at the break.
All right, here we go. Ayton got it to Chris Paul, to Crowder. Here comes
Booker
Devin
takes the
Booker.
bounce from Crowder.
Booker guarded by Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin still defending
Chris
Booker.
Paul with a
And Chris
long,
Paul
long gun.
way
It's
downtown,
off the
no
iron.
good. Plumlee with the rebound.
Plumlee with a good
Brings it
handle
up.
all the way to the lane.
Got it to DeLon Wright. Now to Svi Mihailu.
ball movement.
And
Svi
Svi
misses
no
from the
good for
corner, though.
three. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul with a great handle, as everybody knows.
And it's
He threw it
stolen.
away.
And Svi.
As the Pistons try to get
There's
into
a
a
foul.
fast break.
Might be a clear
A
path
quick
foul. Hold on a second.
To stop the break. Chris Paul knew exactly what was going to happen if he didn't foul.
Well, it looks like they're going to
there we
study it
go.
a little bit to make sure that it was not a clear path, perhaps.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, appreciate that, Mark.
For Mark Davis,
All right, they're going to official
the official
review.
score crew here.
See if that was a clear path foul or if it was a common foul. What's going on, Diego?
Chris Paul
Says
definitely
hello,
had the right
everybody. Hello, Troxel.
thing in mind, but it looks like the ball is on its way before the foul. Mikhailuk is definitely out ahead of everyone else.
Well, let's see if we can figure out the clear
But
path
I don't
rule.
think, but if it is clear path, it's going to help the Pistons because they'll get the shots and they'll get the ball back.
The replay has confirmed the on-floor decision, clear path foul.
All right, it's a clear path foul. Clear path foul
Mark Davis gets a little screen time, a
on
little voice
Chris
time.
Paul. So Pistons get 2 free throws plus the ball.
You don't think twice about Chris Paul trying to stop that fast break, but it's
All right,
He
DeLon
did
Wright
not
is
get
going
away
to
with
shoot
the
your
clear
free
pass.
throws.
With the foul occurring on DeLon Wright, he
Makes
is
the first
one
free
that will
throw.
shoot the free throw, and now the Pistons will get the. I thought they'd get one more free throw here, yeah, and then the ball. So all of this helps right now as you're still trying to cut into this lead that was once 23 points by the Suns.
And DeLon Wright makes them both. Cuts that deficit
relaxed
down to
and
9.
in rhythm when the
And they
second
get the
half
ball.
began. So from the Pistons' perspective, that could be a big call. They get the 2 free throws and the basketball.
All right, DeLon Wright brings it up.
61-52 Suns.
Got
Just
it
over
to Blake
9.5
Griffin.
to play in the third.
Blake got it to Svi.
Mikhailuk back
Got
to
it to Blake Griffin. Now to Mason Plumlee.
Plumlee against Ayton.
Plumlee to
Lifted
Svi.
to Svi.
Svi,
Dunn
no
doesn't
good.
get
And
And we got a
fouls on the
whistle and
ground.
a loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul. Looks like it might be on Mikal Bridges.
It'll be on Bridges.
Right there, I guess, as he's coming down.
All right, Svi Mihailu. Got it to Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin against Crowder. Shot clock
Crowder
at 5.
backing down. Or
This
Griffin
is strength
backing
on
down
strength.
Crowder.
The turnaround
And there's a
Glasser won't
foul.
go, but he's drawn a foul.
I think Blake is enjoying more being guarded by Crowder. Crowder's big and strong, but it seems like when he gets the opportunity to back down, there's not a lot of help coming, so he's able to go one-on-one and win the matchup.
Looks like that might
Looks
be
like those guys
on
get along and have some mutual
Crowder,
respect.
or it might be on Chris Paul.
Blake at the stripe.
Blake Griffin got the first
Season
free throw.
memberships for next season are on sale now. Reserve your seat and
Cuts that
experience the
deficit
thrill and
down to
excitement
8.
of NBA basketball live from Little Caesars Arena next season. Take advantage of our 12-month interest-free payment plan. Visit Pistons.com or call 313-PISTONS.
And he makes them both.
Pair of free
This
throws for
deficit
Blake
down to
Griffin.
7.
61-54 Phoenix.
Devin Booker got it to
3 minutes
Mikal
into the
Bridges.
second half here
Back
at
to
Little
Booker.
Caesars Arena.
Back to Bridges. Now to Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
Screen by
Screen from
Ayton.
Gets
Chris
to the
Paul
elbow.
shoots.
Fires
No good.
no.
Rebounded by Mason Plumlee.
Rebound Plumlee.
Plumlee brings it up.
Mason Plumlee
Got it
with
to
a deep
Svi.
bounce. And Svi can't hit
Svi's
the hook.
fighting.
Rebound
No
hustled down
good.
by
Crowder with the
to
rebound.
Ayton to Booker.
He was
Devin
open for a
Booker.
while. If the Pistons had been able to find him quicker,
Devin
then
Booker
Svi would have
has
been
the
able to
basketball
put
guarded
that
by.
any way he wanted. But by the time he got it,
Now
the defense was there.
Plumlee switches and
Booker
Devin
converts
Booker for
from
3.
3 or 4 steps behind the line.
And now it's a back up to 10.
54 Phoenix.
He's 5 of 6.
Jeremy
But when
Grant
the
got it
Phoenix
to
Suns were not a
Svi.
very good team. The focus was just
Svi
on Booker to
Mihailu
score
shoots it for
and score all
3.
he
No
could,
good. Rebounded
and
by
they
Chris
didn't win many
Paul.
games with that. But now he
Chris
is fitting
Paul
into
with
a
basketball
system.
got it to
It's
Devin
a very
Booker.
good one. He's a part of the action.
Jeremy
5 of 6
Grant
right now and
guarding
playing
him.
well.
Not necessarily shot hunting. He just wants to make plays.
Exactly. I mean, normally
And
by this
Crowder,
time of the
no
game,
good
you'd
for
have
3.
twice as many shots.
Rebounded
Oh,
by
yeah.
Blake Griffin.
Crowder with a miss.
Blake brings it
Pistons
up.
with the ball, trailing
Got
by
it down
10.
low to Plumlee. Plumlee
puts his
shoots
body
and got
into
fouled.
And he is forced to foul. Here's Booker.
Gonna use that little screen and elevate. He's 4 of 5
All right, Ethan,
from
are you
triple
heading
range.
out?
He's 5 of
Oh,
6
no,
for the game. He has 14
Mark is heading
points.
out.
And the point I made earlier.
All right, Mark, have a
he
wonderful
can
night,
average
brother.
less and be much better now that he's on a team with a lot of threats and they're winning games.
Hey, what's going on,
Plumlee
Barb?
gets the first. Now a message from the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
Doing good. How about you? All right, do have to mute it for copywritten music. All right,
Mason Plumlee makes it a single-digit lead.
Plumlee
Gets them
got the
both.
free
He
throws.
really has
it's
to
a
be enjoying
8-point game,
His work at the free throw line, his career
56-64.
56%
Suns with the
free throw
lead.
shooter on
7:41 to play in the third
up over
quarter.
70% so far
Chris
this
Paul
season.
with the basketball.
Pistons tonight are 12 for 13.
Got it to Devin Booker.
Phoenix
Shoots
0
a
for
3.
6.
And
Missed by
DeAndre Ayton with the putback
But
jam.
Ayton cleans it up. 66-56 Phoenix.
Hey, appreciate that, AJ. Have a great night, brother. See you tomorrow.
Blake Griffin.
All right, Blake
against
Griffin
Crowder.
guarded by Crowder.
Shot
Backs him
fake, and now
down.
he'll back in. Spin and gun
Shoots.
it,
No
and
good.
He doesn't get it. DeLon Wright
And
keeps it
DeLon
alive,
Rice
saves it
tries to save it.
outside
Hey,
for
they
Jeremy
saved
Grant.
it. Jeremy Grant with the basketball.
Jeremy to the
Jeremy
lane.
Grant, no
Running fast
good.
is No, Chris Paul,
Chris
comes away
Paul
with it and
gets
draws a
fouled by Jeremy Grant.
The foul's on Jeremy Grant.
All right, do you have to pause the music? Or, I'm sorry, pause the audio for copyrighted music and commercials as the Pistons have taken a full timeout. But I do appreciate the 77 of you in the building. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Mateo, Aiden, James? How's it going? Boston 56, Washington 40. Hey, Troxel, how was your night going? It's going pretty well. Did have to go to my doctor's appointment today. So definitely going to be sleeping good tonight, as your boy is worn out from that doctor's appointment. NCAA Michigan sporting news. What are your thoughts about Harbaugh getting paid with his extension at Michigan? He better start beating Michigan State and Ohio State. That's all I got to say. Because the fans are getting fed up. Fans are getting fed up, not going into the playoffs, getting always blown out by Ohio State, and you know, it seems like every other year we're winning one and losing one to Michigan State. You were brought in to win let's backtrack. You were brought into Michigan to beat Michigan State, to beat Ohio State, and compete for the playoffs and at least get in at least once. Like, you haven't even made the playoffs once. You know, so if he doesn't perform, these fans are going to turn on him quickly. So that's my thoughts on Jim Harbaugh coming back. I'm okay with it, but he better start performing. The time to perform is now.
George, and then he finds
all right, most seasons with 15 points per game. Chris Paul is second, just under the late, great Kobe Bryant. He is tied with Michael Jordan and Dwayne Wade at 15. That is Chris Paul.
Wade with 15.
All right, Chris Paul got it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Devin Booker. Devin Booker thought about the three, pulled it down. Chris Paul with the basketball.
Still hard to imagine.
Sure is.
Got it to Devin Booker. And it is out of bounds off his feet. Luke stays with the Suns.
And of those guys on that list, my statistician Joe Abramson says Chris Paul is the only point guard on that list.
Last of
hey, you already know, Barb. Especially with all the people that are on IR or COVID.
Joe's working today
for the
Elvis's birthday. Sometimes he
Cleveland Browns. All right, Devin Booker shoots it.
Sideline
in and out, no good. Blake Griffin with the rebound. DeLon Wright
56-56.
with the basketball, gives it to Mason Plumlee. Plumlee back down Crowder.
Backs in on Crowder.
And Plumlee gets fouled by Crowder.
Crowder has to say, what am I doing? I keep finding myself being posted up by bigger guys.
Crowder's third foul.
I never thought he was going to come to the Detroit Lions. I thought the Jets
Sunday for
possibly.
Some basketball. The Utah Jazz swing into Motown to take on the Pistons.
But
tune in for
Pistons
live beginning at 2:30 on Sunday.
Jim Harbaugh better start performing.
Detroit, and of course on Fox Sports.
You know, the Michigan Wolverine fan base needs it and deserve it. You know, I do like his recruiting classes,
free throw down.
But you could be a top recruit, but if you don't perform, you know, that's an issue. Plumlee gets the free throws.
You're comfortable working from
66-58, 6:20 left in the third quarter.
8 right now.
Devin Booker with the basketball inside the paint, shoots. No good. Rebounded by Sarge. Sarge got it to Bridges. Bridges drives. Looking for Ayton. No good. Blake Griffin.
The rebound is
and it's out of bounds off of Sarge.
So good. I wonder if it fooled the initial recipient or the
as
intended recipient, DeAndre Ayton.
As
because it was an
My
easy
brother,
pass to convert, George, but I think he was a little late.
Dominic
getting off
Pope
the
would
ground
say,
going
I need
after
some
it.
fireball
right.
and eggnog.
He probably thought it was going into the far corner like I did.
All right. Derrick Rose is into the ball game. Got it to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant shoots. Got the jumper to go. It's a 6-point game, 66-60. 5:47 left in the third quarter. Chris Paul with the basketball. Guarded by Svi Mykhailiuk.
Jeremy with a
Got it to Devin Booker. Now to Bridges. Bridges drives.
Zone has been good.
Shoots. Got the jumper to
With
go.
the lane into the rim.
The
Goes
8-point game,
Bridges.
68-60.
That's his
5.5
first
to
scratch.
play. Derrick Rose with the basketball.
68-60. Phoenix. 5 and 20
Jeremy
left
Grant
in the third.
Drives and
Easy
jams
drive
at
and dunk
home.
for Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy
Once
Grant.
he turned the corner off that screen from Plumlee, he was gone. Nice pass and direction there from Derrick Rose, who sort of pointed, go that
Chris
way.
Paul.
Leads only 6 with 5 to play in the third.
Screen by Ayton.
Chris Paul finds
Got it over to
Sarge.
Sarge. Bridges. Back to Chris
Chris
Paul.
to
Chris
the lane,
Paul.
to the rim,
No
tap
good.
Ayton, no.
It's Fee with the rebound.
Steve Mykhailiuk taps it
Derrick
to Derrick
Rose. Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant with a long
No
gun and
good.
won't go.
Plumlee with the rebound.
Nice job by Mason Plumlee.
Derrick Rose. Got it over to Blake Griffin. Now to Fee. Now to
Inside for
Plumlee. Plumlee. Horrible
Tries to go back to
pass.
Spee with it.
But he stole
Knocked
it.
Away, but charge falls.
Got it to Fee.
Spee
Wide
with time to
open. No
It
good.
won't fall.
Sarge
Charge with a rebound.
got fouled by Plumlee. Hold on.
The foul's going to be called.
All right.
On Chris Paul.
When that stuff happens, man, I get scared.
Side and then able to turn corner. Nice screen by Plumlee, who does a good job of screening to get his teammates open. And Derek Smith with the leading pass, taking him towards the basket. This is a good basketball game, folks, considering where the Pistons once were.
What in God's green earth is going on here? Hold on, let me see something.
A 23-point deficit.
They're right there with just under 4.5 to play in the third. 68-62 Phoenix.
Here we go.
In this zone, you want to make sure there's pressure on the ball. Pressure was released that time. Fortunately, the Pistons still get a miss.
All right, got a
Foul.
foul.
Over the zone. Off the rim. Ayton with a rebound. He's committed his third
Rockets
foul.
are up over the Magic, 32-17, end of the first quarter.
And the Suns are in the penalty with 4 and 14 to play here in the third. And Frank Jackson's going to get another chance for some court time. He and Sadiq Bey and Jahlil Okafor will check in for the Pistons. Just over 4 to play in the third. Mason Plumlee with another free throw. He's 7 out of 7. All his points have come at the charity stripe.
Okay, Svi checks out. I don't know why I'm behind again.
Mykhailiuk comes out. Plumlee's automatic almost. He's 8 out of 8 from the line.
All right,
And the
2-point
Pistons trail by
game,
only
68-66.
4 and 10 left in the third.
Payne got it over to Booker.
In other words,
got it to Cameron Johnson. Back to Booker. Back to
everybody
Ayton.
else is zoning up.
Ayton shoots. Got it to
Phoenix
go.
finally got a good look right in the middle of the Pistons zone. They have gotten the ball in that area very much.
So you're most vulnerable.
Derrick Rose
And DeAndre Ayton
It's basketball.
makes the Pistons pay as Phoenix by 4.
Got it to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant
Took it
rails
into
it in.
Ayton and scored.
Cameron
Derrn
Payne
has
with
14.
basketball.
Pistons down
Got it to
deuce.
Saric.
That's all. Saric with a drive.
Saric,
Missed the
no
shot.
good.
Ayton pulled it down
And stolen.
and lost it.
And
Doesn't
Derrick
think that
Rose
brings
with
it
the
down.
basketball.
Not a good idea. Derrick
Derrick
Rose.
Rose drives and
He
gets
hits
it. We're
Don't
tied
look
at
now, but this
70.
score is tied at 70.
Cameron Payne
3 and 15
with the basketball.
left in the third.
The thing that this zone has done, it's taken Phoenix's pace away.
Cameron
Remember
Payne back
earlier
with
when this thing was
basketball.
zipping around, it was on
Loses
the perimeter,
it.
the spacing was good, all of that
Frank
is ended right
Jackson.
now.
Payne just lost the ball.
Frank
From the
shoots.
lane,
No
missing
good.
on the
Sarge
floater
with the
is Frank
rebound.
Jackson. Pistons had a chance to take the lead with that possession, and the Suns will take timeout.
And timeout taken by the
2:50
Suns.
left in the third.
All right, we're tied at 70. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. But we're tied at 70. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. John says, come on, Suns. Went on a run. Also put Pistons on a run before half. Happens in the NBA. Pistons have a lot of young talent. That is what I was saying about the start of the third quarter. I was concerned about the line for the Suns winning by 8. Davis says, late to the party, boys. Well, let's go, Suns. Hey, what's going on, Davis? I'll blame you, Trucks, if I get into basketball. Hey, it's all good, Michael Johnson. What's going on, Shannon? Hopefully I said your name correctly, or is that Shinin? Says Suns Nation, baby. Absolutely. I am a Phoenix Suns fan and a Detroit Pistons fan. I'm torn between the two. But I do have my Pistons jersey on. And next to me is my Steve Nash jersey. Shinin'? Okay, Shinin'. Hey, appreciate that. Says LOL, all love. Yeah, I will be doing a lot of Phoenix Suns basketball games. What's going on, Augustos? Says Chris Paul points. How many? I can let you know on the next commercial break.
Favorite to do it this year.
Yeah, he might. And everybody loves Jokic's game.
Yeah, I do.
And that is a deuce by,
it's 72
I believe that was Saric.
Phoenix has untied the score with 2.5
Hold on a second.
left
I'm
in
going
the
to try
third.
to look it up for you guys.
Pistons fought back. They were down 23 in the second quarter. Oh, a throwaway by Frank Jackson.
And Frank
not used to playing
Jackson
with
turns it over.
all the guys that he's playing with on the court right now. Signed a two-way contract right after Christmas.
And it's a turnover. Stolen by Jahlil Okafor. Got it to Frank Jackson. No
Frank
good
Jackson
on the
misses
triple
the
try. Rebounded by Javon Carter.
Javon Carter to forecourt.
Got it to Payne. Now to Devin Booker. Devin Booker guarded by Frank Jackson.
Screen from Saric.
And Sarge with the basketball, shoots it for
Saric
three,
along for the long
and
run.
no
It's off the
good.
heel.
Rebounded by...
Rebound tap by Derrick Rose.
Tapped
He'll
by
get it
Derrick
back.
Rose. Jeremy Grant corralled it. Back to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose
Stop
drives
and go. Protected
off
the ball
the
with his body, but
glass.
missed the
No
shot.
good. Cameron
This game has
Johnson with
become a
basketball.
defensive struggle.
Yeah,
Got it to Payne. Now to Johnson.
with the basket.
And
with a running
that is a
high glass gun
foul called.
is Cam Johnson. And he has drawn a foul.
What's going on, Justin?
The foul is on Derrick Rose.
All right, Derrick Rose
His
picks up his
first.
foul.
Giannis and the Bucks make their first appearance in Detroit on
Doing well.
Wednesday,
How about you,
January
Justin?
13th against Blake Griffin and the Pistons at 7 o'clock. Tune in to Fox Sports Detroit for all the action.
My day is
Pistons
good.
are
That's
hanging
what's up.
in there, though they're only shooting 37%.
Cameron Johnson makes the
Why are
first
they in
free
this game?
throw.
Well,
Brings
they've
that
gotten
lead
the
up
free
to
throw line,
3.
and they've
Minute
made
25.
18 out of 19, led by Plumlee's 8 of 8.
And the
And
deadly
defensively,
shooter
if you
Langston
go back to
Galloway
the
is
6-minute
back in
mark
this ball
of
game.
The last quarter till now,
And
which
Cameron
is
Johnson makes them
almost
both.
a quarter and a half.
Derrick
if you follow me.
Rose brings it up.
Phoenix has only scored 18 points. That zone has been mighty befuddling.
Those are the first two made free
Derrick
throws tonight
Rose.
for Phoenix.
Got it to Frank
But
Jackson.
Johnson just now.
They take the fewest in the league.
Got it
Fewest
to
attempts-
Sadiq
fewest
Bey.
free throw attempts in the league. Phoenix Suns.
Into
They stay outside.
Jeremy
Yep.
Grant. Derrick Rose,
Rose
shoots
from
for
outside.
3.
That's
No
gonna be
good.
short
Cameron Payne with the
for Cameron
rebound.
Payne.
Brings it up. Got it to Cameron Johnson. Back to Payne. To Sarge. Now to Langston.
Galloway
To
was a
Payne.
killer in the first half.
And
Gives the
no
ball up
good.
there.
Rebounded by Jahlil Okafor.
Payne with a
Out of
miss.
bounds. Stays with Detroit.
It'll be Pistons basketball.
Phoenix Suns, by the way, George, they attempt 19 free throws.
All right,
Okay.
JT, have
That's
a wonderful
actually
night.
Third fewest in the league. Third fewest. Only Memphis and the Spurs take fewer.
There's Killian Hayes out with the injured hip for the Pistons. And
All right, Suns going to
Suns
use
took
a
a
coach's
timeout
challenge
to
on the
challenge.
out of bounds.
the referees called that it was Piston basketball. Back in a moment with the decision.
Mikey G says, oh, all right. Mikey G says, watching the Pistons hustling? Absolutely. Augusto says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. We're in the third quarter, 47.3 seconds left. Suns by 4. They are coaching, challenging the call for out of bounds. Shining says, this is definitely the best live YouTuber play-by-play I've seen so far. If you do Suns games, I'm going to subscribe and watch. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of Phoenix Suns games. I do a lot of Arizona stuff, as I'm a big fan of Arizona sports. And, yeah, I'll be doing a whole bunch of Suns as long as that there's no basketball on, or I'm sorry, football on. But I will be doing, I did a lot of Cardinal games as well. But I do a lot of games. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be live for 3 games. Saturday for 3, or Sunday for 3 games. Monday, I'm going to be live for the national title game. I mean, yeah, we do a lot of stuff over here. I have fam in AZ. I do too. And I actually used to live out in Arizona. Trance Tile says, go Suns.
Ball on the floor stands. Detroit's ball. We'll reset the game clock to 47.5.
All right, so the
So
Suns
Devon Carter
challenge
was
is
convinced that it was
unsuccessful. They are
off the
charged with the
Suns, but-
timeout. Stays with Detroit.
It was a coach's challenge.
But that's why I got the Phoenix Suns hat and my Detroit Pistons
Monty Williams
jersey
won't
on
win the
today.
challenge. and the Pistons will get the basketball. Down 4.
All right, Derrick
45
Rose.
seconds to play in the third. Derrick Rose against Carter. Jeremy Grant
And
to the
Jeremy
lane.
Grant got fouled by Cameron Johnson.
Bumped and fouled.
All right, Haz, you have a wonderful night, brother. See you tomorrow.
The foul is on Cam Johnson.
All right, fouls on Cam Johnson.
I'm
Jeremy
looking
Grant going to the free
Jeremy
throw
Grant's
line.
numbers
Jeremy
right
Grant has
now,
16
and they're
points,
good
6
numbers. He's
rebounds,
16 points.
shooting
He has
6 for 8.
6 rebounds. But folks,
All right,
he's
make
only attempted
give him another
8
point
shots.
as he made his
6
first
of
free
8.
throw.
So, just like Booker, who I mentioned a moment ago, really efficient
Free throws,
with his
19 to 20.
opportunities. Same thing with Grant.
For the Pistons,
Yeah,
2 for 8
he's
for
not
the
shot on it.
Suns. Makes
If it's
some,
theirs,
or
he'll take
I'm
it.
sorry. Yeah, makes them both. It is
And those 2 free throws are
74-72.
huge. Pistons are within 2.
Cameron Payne misses the three-pointer.
Missing from the sideline.
Jeremy Grant
was
with the
Cameron
rebound,
Payne
brings it
for
up.
The Suns. 22 seconds to
Cameron,
play in the third.
Cameron Johnson is guarding Jeremy Grant.
Phoenix up 2.
Got about a 6-second difference from game clock and shot clock.
Jaleel
Screen by
screens for
Okafor.
Jeremy
Grant drives,
Jeremy
loses the
lost
handle,
the handle.
and Javon
has
Carter
it.
with the
5
steal.
seconds, 4 seconds.
Got it to Langston
Four-
Galloway.
Galloway
Galloway,
flings it
no
up.
good.
Saric follows it forward.
And they are
As he
waving
is
off the
falling
foul,
down.
or the shot. They're
gonna
saying
say
that
it's
the
a
foul
foul
happened on the
before the
ground.
shot.
Oh, my God. Well, Langston Galloway gets this thing up, and there's Saric, who's not going to give up on this. Give him credit for being exactly where that ball was going to carry him to.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll at least get
All
a
right,
pair of
Sarge
free
at the
throws
free
out
throw
of it.
line.
Frank Johnson called for the foul.
Makes the first. 1.4 left in the quarter.
Dario Saric, the
75-72.
fifth-year man
Suns
from
up by
Croatia.
3.
Gets the first one to fall.
Jackson going back
1.4 to play in the third.
to the
Blake
bench.
Griffin in the game.
Blake Griffin into the ball game.
Frank Jackson comes out.
Dario Saric about to shoot one more.
75-72 as that first free throw fell.
And got them both.
He gets them both.
76-72.
76-72.
1.4.
Pistons have 1.4 to try and get a shot airborne that has some kind of a chance. Forecourt.
And Jaleel Okafor couldn't get it at the buzzer.
At the horn.
All right, so at the end of 3, it is 76-72. The Suns with the lead headed into the money quarter, the fourth quarter. All right, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Oh, geez Louise. All right, there we go. Bring back up that. All right, so someone asked me, how many points does Chris Paul have? He has played 24 minutes, has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Devin Booker with 16 points and 3 assists. Langston Galloway played only 10 minutes, has 17 points, has shot 5 for 6 from 3-point range. And DeAndre Ayton, 12 points, 8 rebounds. And that's everybody that's in double figures. Bridges has 2 points. Chris Paul, 7. Crowder has 6. Sarge has 7. Cameron Johnson, 5. Cameron Payne has 4. For the Pistons, Jeremy Grant has 18. Blake Griffin has 9. DeLon Wright has 12. That's all who's in double figures. Or I'm sorry, there's only 2 players in double figures. Jeremy Grant and DeLon Wright. Griffin has 9 points. And Plumlee has 8. Josh Jackson has 5 points. V has 6. Derrick Rose 4. Sadiq has 2. Frank Jackson has 3. Okafor 2, and Demboya has 3.
Well, there it is, folks. Phoenix right now up 4, but if you look at what has happened since the middle part of the second quarter, Detroit's defense has taken over the game. It has allowed
Gusto
them to
says, shout out, I'm from the Philippines. Hey, shout out to the Philippines. You guys are always welcome on the channel. Great crowd.
We got ourselves a game here in the fourth quarter, George.
All right, Sarge with the basketball. Got it to Langston Galloway. Langston got it over to Javon Carter. Carter with the basketball.
Carter against Derrick Rose.
Got it to Cameron Payne, no good for 3. Blake Griffin with the rebound. Got it to Derrick Rose, who brings it up.
Of zone defense I've seen the Pistons play. Yep. But it's working.
It sure is. Derrick Rose tries to go deep
Okafor. Double teamed.
He is double teamed.
Got it to Josh Jackson, to Blake Griffin, to Derrick Rose. Shoots.
With a shot.
And it's a 24-second violation. So Suns ball going back down the court.
Piston possession. 76-72 Phoenix. Dwayne Casey. And Suns head coach Monty Williams.
All right, Cameron Payne to Langston, to Carter. Back to Langston, but it was tipped out of bounds by Josh Jackson.
You know, the year that Kentucky and Dwayne Casey won their national championship in 1978, you know who they beat in the semifinal?
And Sarge got to Langston. Langston shoots, no good. Sadiq Bey with the rebound.
So there you go. Another matchup.
Got it to Derrick Rose. Got it to Sadiq Bey, no good. Cameron Johnson with the rebound.
Cam Johnson with the rebound.
And Cameron Payne with the basketball. Shoots it off the glass and in.
For a score goes
78-72. 10.5 to play in the fourth quarter.
Important Pistons possession early here in the fourth.
There's a whistle.
And a whistle and a foul on Phoenix. I think it's going to be on Cameron Payne.
All right, Cameron Payne picks up the foul.
You've got to get more movement. You have got to find your own offense. Your defense has done a magnificent job, but if you're not scoring,
all right, Josh Jackson set to inbound.
So you got to get on the move. Everybody, it just seemed to be a lot of
got it to Jahlil Okafor. Over to Sadiq Bey.
Another chance he'll check
to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose back to Sadiq Bey, who gives it to Josh Jackson. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne with the basketball. Screen by Sarge.
Cameron Payne to the lane.
Got it back to Sarge. Sarge was looking for Crowder. Turnover. Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey.
And Jahlil Okafor with the putback.
Okafor tapped it in.
Way to keep hustling if you're big, Jahlil Okafor.
Javon Carter with the basketball. Got it to
contested layup by
Sarge. Cameron Payne with the basketball. Back to Sarge. Sarge shoots it for 3. No good. Blake Griffin with the basketball. It's a 4-point game.
Blake dribble hand.
Josh Jackson. Got it to Blake Griffin.
Gets it back.
Blake Griffin. Got it blocked by Cameron Johnson.
Off the floor to
Crowder. Got it to Cameron Johnson, and Cameron Johnson with the jam.
Slam to make it 80-74.
Derrick Rose brings it up. And they call a timeout. Pistons.
With 9 and 10 to go in a good basketball game here in downtown Detroit.
All right, it is 80-74 with 9:10 to play in the fourth. Have a nice day to you, sir. Hey, appreciate that, Gustos. Have a great night. Houston 60, Orlando 28. We are killing them 6-2 team. Killing a 6-2 team. That's crazy. Because I know Orlando's one of the top teams in the East right now.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. If you guys are having fun, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be live for 3 games tomorrow. We got some NFL playoff games on the list, all 3 of them. We'll also be live for all 3 on Sunday as well. Then on Monday, we got the national title game. About to resume play. Any squeaky games tonight? No, this is going to be the only one. I got to work on the merchandise. So by next week, I can put it up on the store. I officially got my merch tab. So I got to do that. I still got 4 more thumbnails to make. So your boy got a busy night.
Game here tonight, we're expecting.
Oh, dude, got to mute it real quick. But, yeah, I got to definitely work on that. I got to work on the thumbnails as well. Got to put up the 3 for tomorrow because we're starting at 1 o'clock. And we're going for about 9 hours. Anywhere between 9 hours and 12 hours.
By noon, my Loyola Bulldogs against New
All right, here we go. Blake Griffin. Got to Mason Plumlee. Back to Blake Griffin, who shoots a wide-open 3. Airballs it. And rebounded by Chris Paul. Brings it up. Guarded by Josh Jackson. Screen by Cam Johnson. Cam with the basketball. Shoots it for 3. No good. Sadiq Bey.
Out of bounds.
Last touched it. Stays with the Suns.
That's the initial call. Gediminas Petraeus will not change the call.
Oh, no, they switching it.
It will be Piston basketball.
It's going to be Pistons ball.
8:44, that's all to go.
All right,
in the game.
80-74, 8:44 to play.
Suns by 6.
Derrick Rose
against Javon Carter.
Blake Griffin.
Blake comes to get
and
it shoved.
Blake looks like he got fouled by. See who it was on.
4 fouls on Jay Crowder.
All right, that's
only
foul on Crowder.
Foul on the Suns. The Pistons do not have a team foul.
Thought it was going to be a foul on
where it looked like it had no
Carter, but it was on
points.
Crowder.
The way those shots were falling.
Sadiq Bey with the basketball. Got it to Derrick Rose. Screened by Plumlee. Got double team. Plumlee. Got it to Blake Griffin. And Blake Griffin with the lay-in. 4-point game. 8:15 to play.
Vision that he has.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Great pass. Chris
Got
Paul
it to Sarge.
Now on the wing to Carter.
Now Carter has the basketball. Back to Crowder. Back to Sarge. And it's stolen.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick spins to the lane.
And got it stolen by Carter.
Numbers for Phoenix.
Paul to Sarge. Off the glass and in. Dario Saric.
Not going to let that fast break
off the glass.
Anywhere but
it's 82-76. 82-76. Blake Griffin got it to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, no good. Cam Johnson with the rebound. Got it to Chris Paul.
Chris Paul for Phoenix.
Chris Paul, miscommunication. Cam Johnson saved it. Chris Paul with the basketball, screen by Sarge.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Sarge down low, and there's a reach-in foul.
go back to
What's going on,
Blake Griffin,
Armor
and when
John?
you're struggling offensively, you need plays like this. There's Plumlee able to get inside the interior right in the middle of what could have been a zone defense even by the Suns. And Blake behind the defense, snuck in behind, and got a layup. Something easy finally for the Pistons.
Foul call just now. And Mason Plumlee,
seven-
his first. The Pistons
7-16. 7-16 left in the fourth quarter.
Booker back into the backcourt for Phoenix.
Got it
Chris
to Chris Paul.
with a
Chris
foul
Paul
line, up and it drops.
from the free throw line.
You know what, George, when you look at Chris Paul's game, it's not a taxing game.
DeLon Wright
It's
got
not
it to
an athletic
Plumlee.
game.
Plumlee
It's a
with the
floor
basketball.
Game. It's a cerebral game.
Got it
It's
to
an
Jeremy
under-control
Grant.
game.
Jeremy
he
Grant
could play 4 more years.
got a screen by Plumlee.
Yeah, you're right.
Grant still with the basketball.
Great
He shoots
description
it
of his game.
and got the
Jeremy
jumper to
Grant
go.
sends it and scores it for the Pistons.
Jeremy Grant for 2.
Jeremy has
And Chris Paul with the
20. And
basketball.
the Pistons have needed them all.
Got it
They're
to
down 6 with
Crowder.
6.5 left.
Back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul
Chris
drives.
Paul to the paint.
Kicks it out to Cameron Payne. Cameron
Cam
Payne
Johnson with a step
takes
up
a couple
shot,
steps
rolls
in.
off.
No
Ayton
good
took
on the
it down,
jumper.
And the Pistons
And
took it away, but
Ayton
he
comes
got
up
it
with
back.
it. Devin Booker.
Booker whips a pass
Cameron
to Cam
Johnson for 3.
His
No
dribble
good.
tries in and out to Ayton.
Ayton with the rebound. Tipped out of bounds.
Knocked out
Last
of bounds
touch
by
by
Josh
Josh Jackson. What's going
Shot
on,
clock at
Cardinals kid?
12 For the Phoenix Suns.
Give DeAndre Ayton 10.
We
Hard
got 6:16 left in the fourth quarter. Josh Jackson going to
Go
the
with his
bench.
12 points.
Svi Mykhailiuk comes into the ball game.
Svi Mykhailiuk for
78-84.
Josh
Suns
Jackson.
with the lead and the basketball. Chris Paul to inbound.
Chris Paul beats the 5
Got it to
count.
Devin
The
Booker.
dish to
Devin Booker bounce pass to
Dumps it
Ayton.
deep to Ayton.
Got it
Almost
to
stepped out of
Cam
bounds.
Johnson.
Shot clock at 5.
Got it
now
to Booker.
4.
Booker for 3. Off the
Missing
front
from the
iron. No
top.
good. And
Here's
that's
Booker.
DeLon Wright that comes up with the
DeLon Wright.
rebound.
Inside to Blake Griffin.
Blake
He's got
Griffin
Booker
down
on
low.
him.
Guarded
Crowder
by
comes over to Crowder.
Booker. There's a foul on
And the foul's
Crowder.
gonna be called.
Give him that 5th foul.
It's the 3rd on Booker.
Oh, they're giving it to
And the
Booker.
3rd on the Suns.
All right. Devin Booker comes up with the
Mikal Bridges.
the foul.
For Cam Johnson for
Cam
Phoenix.
Johnson comes out.
Jeremy Grant from the sideline for the Pistons.
All
Top
right,
side
here we
Mason
go.
Plumlee.
Plumlee got it to Svi
Svi
Mykhailiuk.
Mykhailiuk against Chris Paul.
And there's a foul.
And
Now that
another
one's
foul
on Crowder.
Jay
He's got all of them trying to defend inside.
Now he has 5
It's
fouls.
been a tough afternoon, a tough evening for him because he keeps finding himself with the guy he's guarding, posting, or switching off onto someone.
Not a whole
who's
lot.
trying
How
to
about
post
you,
up.
Cardinals kid?
He'll come out.
All right, Jeremy Grant
Dario Saric checks in.
inbounds it.
That's
Plumlee
5
to
fouls on
Svi.
Crowder.
Svi Mykhailiuk.
14
Got it
fouls
to
on the Suns.
Blake
Blake Griffin
Griffin.
against
Back
Saric.
it down Sarge. No
Soft hook,
good.
no. Got his own rebound.
And let's see what
he's
they're going to
tied
call
up.
it.
But they'll call a foul on Saric.
All right, Dario Sarge picks up the
And
foul.
Phoenix is in the penalty.
Thought that was going to be a jump ball.
Largely thanks to Blake
All right,
Griffin.
Blake-
and
Blake put him there.
the Suns
get some
put the
payback.
Pistons in the bonus. So free throws come in every
Blake
single
at the
foul
free throw
for the
line.
last 5:42. And Blake
Hits
gets
the
the first free throw. 79-84, 5-point game, 5:42 left.
Pistons certainly in this
Blake
ballgame
has
with
12
5
points,
and
9
42
rebounds,
left.
3 assists. And
Second one
he
won't
misses
fall.
the second.
Scramble for it.
And
Off
it
the
might be a
floor,
jump
we're gonna
ball
get a
now.
jump ball.
It is jump ball. Looks like it might be a Jeremy Grant
Blake Griffin's
and
on
Devin
the
Booker
deck.
jumping
Jeremy
it up.
Grant's on the deck.
Looked like Devin Booker was on Blake. Sitting on him, that is.
Blake giving the Pistons 31 hard minutes. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists.
Shout out to the 115 in the building. You guys are awesome.
Jump ball, Jeremy
All right,
Grant.
we got a jump ball. Devin Booker and Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy 6'8".
So right now on the court, there's way too many people on the court. Okay, Blake Griffin's going to the bench.
Will get a rest.
I was about to say, why is there 6 Pistons on the bench or on the court? So Sadiq Bey, Plumlee, Grant, Svi, and Wright are in for the Pistons.
Good throw.
And Pistons with the basketball. Chris Paul, Bridges, Booker, Sarge, and Ayton is in for the Suns.
Clock's at 4.
DeLon Wright gets the lay-in.
DeLon Wright did it by himself.
And it's a 3-point game. 5:20 left in the fourth.
Approaching 5 minutes to go.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Pistons defensively
got it to Sarge, back to Chris Paul. Got it to Devin Booker.
Booker on top.
Booker shoots.
Fires
no good. Bridges with the putback.
And in for Mikal Bridges.
Well, there are those that say the toughest part
86-81, under 5 to play.
You don't really have
DeLon Wright with the basketball. Guarded by Devin Booker, screened by Plumlee. Got it to Jeremy Grant, no good for 3. Sadiq Bey with the rebound. Svi back to Bey. Bey got the triple.
And that's a triple.
And it's a 2-point game.
Just a deuce,
4:32 left in the fourth. Chris Paul with the basketball.
Chris Paul
got it down low to Ayton. Ayton backing down. Plumlee turns around, hooks, gets fouled. And it looks like
foul's going to be called on Mason Plumlee.
Let's see if they call it. Yeah, they count the and one. So he's going to go to the free throw line for one. DeAndre Ayton, fouled by Plumlee.
1-on-1 against Plumlee. And folks, this is why big men are still valuable. And when I say big men, I'm talking about the ones that stay down low.
They play big. He weighs 250.
You're not going to see him out.
Shouldn't be no lag.
Messing around behind the long line.
No, he's only taken 4 all year.
All right, here we go. And he misses the and one. Plumlee with the rebound. DeLon Wright brings it up. Got it over to Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin against Saric.
Blake got it off the glass over Saric.
They got some contact.
2-point game, 4 minutes to play. Chris Paul with the basketball, guarded by DeLon Wright. Got it over to Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker. Back to Bridges. Down low to Ayton.
Down deep to Ayton.
And last touch off of Devin Booker.
Off the Suns and out of bounds.
Devin Booker wasn't going to catch that with a catcher's mitt.
Oh, my God.
Was it a knuckleball or a fastball?
What's up, Sivo?
Both.
Alondra Ramirez, what's going on? All right, here we go.
Jeremy
Grant gets foul, blocking foul.
And another Phoenix foul.
Called on Dario Saric. What's up, Morgan's basketball?
Third.
What games am I doing tomorrow? I'm doing 3 NFL football games for the
long ago in the penalty
wild card weekend. I'll be live
8
this weekend, all for every single playoff game.
He has
Monday
20.
will be the national title game. Jeremy Grant misses the first free throw.
Let me just say this again. Prior to this year, he'd had 25 points or more just 3 times in 454 games.
All right, looks like there's a timeout taken.
He's a scorer now, folks.
We're taking a time.
All right, timeout taken. When we come back, Jeremy Grant will have one more free throw. It's a 2-point game. 88-86, 3:34 left in the fourth. Yes, I'll be live for that one, Alondra. What's going on, Kevin Ramirez? I'm here because I'm a Brawadis fan. I'm not too sure what that is. Yeah, I'm doing every single NFL playoff game all playoffs long. If it's an NFL playoff game, you know Troxel Sports Talk will be live. I will also be live for the national title game, concluding the college football season. That will be on Monday. And then starting Tuesday on to Friday, I'll be live for some more basketball during the week. FaZe Ruggs, brother. Bernanuk says, go Pistons, +6, all right. Steve-O says, Jeremy Grant has been a good signing. He's earning his $20 million. Hey, absolutely. I like Jeremy Grant. What's going on, soccer boys? Who do you like in the national championship game? I am going for the Big Ten. As a Michigan fan, got to go Big Ten, Ohio State. I hope the Detroit Lions select Trey Sermon, running back from the Ohio State. I think if you pair him up with a DeAndre Swift, I think that'd be a nice little 1-2 punch. Sermon is a 4-down back. You pair him up with a specialist in Swift. That's going to be a nightmare. No team wants to stop that run. David says, roll Tide, baby. I mean, truth be told, I really don't care who wins. I'm not a fan of Bama because they always beat up on the Wolverines, and don't like Ohio State because they beat up on the Wolverines.
Jeremy Grant with a miss and then a make.
But I do hope it's a good game.
game
but if Ohio State wins, I'm happy. It's Big Ten title. If Alabama wins, they got
Booker
the two
launches
best wide receivers in college football.
Rebound, Blake Griffin.
Plus the best running back in college football. And they always have a solid defense as well.
Against Mikal Bridges.
Here comes DeLon Wright.
Phoenix
down by one. Blake
triples.
Griffin shoots it for three. No good. Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges with a rebound.
With a rebound. Paul to Booker. Booker shoots it for three. No good. And DeLon Wright
Turnaround for the Pistons
with the rebound brings it up.
Now, you're not going to fault Booker on that shot. He was unguarded. Took it
Got
early.
it down low to Blake Griffin. Guarded by Sarge.
Short duty on the defensive
and
end.
Jump hook. And Blake Griffin.
The hook, but it's tapped in.
Pistons with a 1-point lead. First lead since it was 16-13.
And the Pistons have their first
and there is
lead
2:36 remaining in the
first.
fourth quarter.
13-4 Piston run with 2.5 left.
All right, here we go. Chris Paul got it down low to Ayton, and almost a near steal. Jeremy Grant goes down.
Jeremy Grant touched it last.
Be careful of Chris Paul in these situations, and the reason I say that is because last year at age 35, he was
What's up, BF? What's going on, Bolt?
This is Blake getting his shot up on the glass and Plumlee tapping it in, I believe.
But may give that to Blake. We'll see, but it doesn't really matter.
All right, here we go. Cameron Johnson shoots it for three. And Cameron Johnson hits the triple. 91-89. 2:15 left in this ball game. Pistons in the bonus. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Jeremy Grant shoots it.
Within 5 points.
Jumper no good. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Mikal Bridges to Chris Paul, shoots it for three. No good. And Mikal Bridges comes up with it. Chris Paul got it to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson spotted up, no good. Plumlee with the rebound. Blake Griffin brings it up.
Well, they are ice cold now.
What's going on, Andrew Moore?
DeLon Wright drives it.
DeLon Wright got it blocked.
Contact, no call.
Bridges
the other way.
came it up. And Bridges with the jam.
Chris Paul.
93-89. A minute 29 left in the
we'll
fourth.
Timeout with a minute and 29 to go in the game.
Well, this is what you didn't
timeout taken. Pistons take a full timeout.
In the half court, but they got a run out opportunity.
And we are on a timeout. Wright was fouled. It looked like it, but you already know. Pistons are not looking for playoffs. Suns are. They have a narrative for the Phoenix Suns. If it's close, Phoenix will win. Remember one thing, everyone in the chat, for the 196. Shout out to all of you guys and gals. You guys are all amazing. Remember one thing. In professional sports, money runs the leagues. It doesn't matter what sport it is. As long as there's money flowing and Vegas has a hand, money will always rule. So if it's close and you got a team that's in a rebuild versus a team that's, looking for the playoffs, where's it going to go? Suns are going to win, but it might be closer than I thought. I thought it was going to be at least I thought it was going to be Suns by 15. What's your favorite team? You're looking at both of them. The Suns and the Pistons. Got my Pistons hat on, got my Pistons jersey, got my Hold on.
DeLon Wright to Blake Griffin. Nice screen for Jeremy Grant. Drive, scoops, no. Hits the deck.
All right, Jeremy Grant gets fouled, goes to the free throw line. Got my Steve Nash jersey on. Nearby, I should say. What's going on, Tyler?
To be able to get the handoff and turn and
Fortnite,
get into the lane.
How's it going? Larry, how's it going?
Contact.
Christian, what's going on? Anthony, how you doing?
At this point, contact secured. If that had gone, it would have counted.
All right, here we go.
For your leading
Jeremy
scorer.
Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
21 points tonight. Make it 22 points as he makes that free throw. Cuts that deficit down to 3. 123 left.
Plumlee and Blake Griffin on the floor for the home team.
Hopefully we get another overtime. Absolutely.
Nice
All right, and that is Jeremy Grant making them both.
Phoenix.
That's 23 points tonight.
I don't think they're going to be able to win this game with the 93 points they have up there. They're going to need more. So the Pistons
93, 91, 112. Chris Paul with the basketball.
Chris Paul.
Guarded by Mason Plumlee. That's a mismatch.
The shot clock's at 4.
Use your speed, Chris.
Gets it back, forces.
And that's a block.
They got a hand on it.
And Blake Griffin with the basketball.
Plumlee with a fingertip on the shot. And now the Pistons have the basketball.
Griffin gives
down
it to Plumlee.
50 seconds left.
Plumlee guarded by Booker. Was looking for Sadiq Bey, but stolen. Devin Booker.
A lot of arms and hands when you're trying to pass it or thread it through a crowd of people.
We got to get another stop with
12 steals for the Pistons, 9 steals for the Suns.
One possession game. You want to keep it there.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker got it to Mikal Bridges. Bridges no good. Jeremy Grant with the rebound.
20 seconds to play.
20 seconds.
Dwayne Casey.
Timeout taken. Pistons.
To plot strategy down the stretch here at Little Caesars.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copyright music and commercials. 18.1 left in this ball game, and it is a 2-point ball game. Pistons with the ball. 93-91. Devin Booker is the best of all time. I wouldn't say best of all time, but he's gonna be up there. You know, he gotta work on his threes and he gotta work on his free throws. I see a lot of time Devin Booker goes to the free throw line and splits the pair. Ethan says defense. Too close to comfort, says Mason. Fortnite says, who has the ball? Sorry, didn't hear you. Detroit has the ball down 2. What's going on, Dominate? Or Dominate? Booker has too many turnovers. Yeah, TCOB, got to take care of the basketball.
Could be just like it was.
All right, here we go.
Before with Blake.
18.1.
Looks like Blake's going to be the guy who inbounds.
Blake's going to inbound. Shot clock is off. If I'm the Pistons, I'm holding it for the last shot.
I'd like to see it going to the basket.
It's either I'm going to win it or I'm going to, what do you call it, kick this bad boy to overtime.
Say, why not go for 3 and try to win it? Hey, if it's there.
All right, here we go.
From inside
Delon Wright. 15 seconds. Screen by Grant. Grant with the basketball. Got it to Plumlee. And Plumlee ties it up. 93 all. 9.6 left in the 4th. I think that was way too early.
9.6 seconds left.
Jeremy Grant goes hard to the hole, draws the defense away from Mason Plumlee, who smartly
Booker with the game
made
winner.
himself available for what now is his first field goal make of this game.
He got to be one of the guys that you block out. You also got to block out Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is very deadly from 3.
You say make a decision, and he made the right one.
You know, then you got Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul, that dude's been in this league, seen a whole bunch of things. So, you know, he's got to be somebody that you got to guard. I mean, you got to guard everybody on this play.
Phoenix and the Pistons play some very exciting games.
What's up, James Anderson? What's going on? Enosh W.
They called a timeout.
Andrew Moore. Raymond.
Back in February of last year, the Pistons were in Phoenix, and what they do to try and win it?
And that would have been the 7th straight loss to the Pistons for the Phoenix Suns, and the Pistons are trying to keep that streak going here tonight.
All right, here we go. 3 ties, 6 lead changes. Largest lead, Phoenix by 23. We are tied, 93 apiece, 9.6.
In the first.
Suns do have the timeout in their back pocket. Pistons are in the bonus.
I don't think I'd go away from him just because of all that.
Of course not.
Hey, shout out to Brazil. Appreciate you, brother.
Now, Chris Paul will be the guy that most
Sean says my son screwed up.
Would feed it to him.
Hey, it's still hashtag we are the Valley.
Chris Paul ends up with the ball to take the shot.
Pistons have a foul to give.
All right, Chris Paul, there's the foul to give.
4.4 to play.
That's Jeremy Grant, 4.4.
Now they'll go with their play.
Take another
Suns have the basketball with 4.4 left in the ball game.
Was the third on Jeremy
All right, looks
Grant.
like that is the last timeout taken. No
Devin
more
Booker
timeouts.
Got the inbounds pass.
Suns taking their last timeout.
The Pistons use their foul to give. But on this particular play, don't be
think it's a
surprised
better quarterback, Mac
if
Jones
Chris Paul, who
or Alabama?
comes out to receive the basketball and makes his move quickly, knowing he has options. It's not automatic here. That Booker
I'm not too sure. I'm going to say
Chris Paul and whomever might
man,
be
Justin
open,
Fields been balling
so it
though.
keeps him unpredictable.
You know what?
Or maybe it's a Chris Paul.
I'm going to say Justin Fields.
But Paul is an option himself. He's done it so many times.
He's going to be the number 2 quarterback in the draft.
That mid.
All right, 4.4.
Foul line or top of the key area.
They just need 2.
Now, for a person that roots for both teams, this is a tough one.
I would not let him get it back.
I'm going to be happy whoever wins.
Blake Griffin on him. Those two know each other quite well. I would not allow him to get it back.
Clippers together.
All right, here we go. Got it to Devin Booker.
2 seconds.
2. Shoots it. No good off the back heel. We're going to overtime.
For comfort.
Here we go again. Another
very,
overtime.
very good, but we're going to overtime.
Hey, back-to-back nights, we have seen overtime. I was live yesterday for the Dallas Mavericks. And we seen overtime in that ball game. Today we see overtime with Phoenix and Detroit. The Pistons didn't give up, okay, says Noble Sports. Pistons Motor City from Maryland. Hey, shout out to you, Jose. Mavs got that dub, says David. Andrew says, I can't take this. Hey, this is a close game, man. We are seeing overtime. What's up, Nino Brown? Says Detroit basketball. Yes, sir. Can I do that, Alan?
In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy! Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys!
Hey, shout out to the little MVP. She wanted to be a part of Dad's streams. So let her record some audio. Little MVP getting more points than Chris Paul, says Paul. Little Liam says, let's go Suns. CP3. Yes, no spamming and no spoilers, please. Let the audio do its job. All right, here comes the jump ball. Plumlee and Ayton.
Chris Paul is, especially Blake, who was going to make sure he didn't touch the ball after he inbounded.
And he didn't even have a chance to touch the ball. Pistons score the last 4 of
Porter
regulation.
Hobson says, let's go Suns.
By Mason Plumlee with 9.6
My
seconds
two favorite
to play.
teams is playing right now.
And the Pistons start overtime.
Pistons have the
with
ball.
The basketball.
DeLon Wright. Well, let me fix this background.
DeLon Wright to Jeremy
Snap.
Grant. Working against Cam Johnson. Drives it to the rim. Lays it up. Lays it in. The Pistons untie it, 95-93.
All right, Jeremy Grant with the bucket.
Skills, if you can't dribble it, going one-on-one, you can't
And
make a
Chris
play
Paul
like that.
gives it to Ayton. Ayton gives it to Bridges. Bridges shoots.
to the paint.
No good.
Misfires
Rebounded by
for Phoenix.
Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey with the rebound.
All right. Got
Pistons
it
playing
to Blake.
Griffin in the middle.
Blake
Against
Griffin
Ayton.
backs down Ayton.
fake in the
Got it
lane.
out to
Nice
Sadiq
pass
Bey.
to Bey.
Shoots.
Sadiq for
And
three, or two,
Sadiq
and
Bey
it's through.
got the deuce.
It's certainly not going to hurt that rookie's confidence.
97,
Giving him the
93,
opportunity
4:04 to play in the
at clutch
overtime.
time Here in overtime, and
Chris
then
Paul
give him the ball to hit a
got
big
it
shot.
to Devin Booker. Devin Booker
Just under 4 minutes
looking
left
for
in
Chris
overtime.
Paul again.
They were down 23 in the
Home to
first half.
switch. Got it to
Booker
Mikal
drives.
Bridges.
Bridges from the corner.
Bridges in and out and no good.
This is
Rebounded by
Breaker. That
Jeremy
was halfway
Grant.
down and popped out.
They are 3 of 32, folks. After starting 12 of 17 from three-point land, 3 of 32.
All right, Jeremy
Really
Grant
put the pressure on with a score here.
off the glass.
Jeremy
Was
Grant
looking to get his
the
own
hoop.
rebound.
Doesn't
Saved by
convert.
Blake.
Clock still running.
Sadiq
This
Bey.
time.
And he
Scores it.
hit the triple.
Sadiq
Sadiq
Bey.
Bey.
In overtime
I told
here
everybody
against
that
the
is a
Suns.
guy you cannot pass
Go ahead,
on
young
in the
fella.
NBA draft. And doggone it, he did it.
Suns
Let's
will take
go.
a timeout.
All right.
He doesn't appear to lose.
I got Killian Hayes and Sadiq Bey right.
Here's the dribbling, ball handling wizardry of Jeremy Grant that allows him to get to the hoop. And then here's Sadiq, foot on the line. And then here's Sadiq again. Both very important shots. 5 quick points in the clutch.
Yes, it was a triple, Sadiq. a 2, and then a 3. And the Pistons have hit the century
All
mark.
right, Suns have taken their timeout.
And the Suns
They have one
take a
timeout. Pistons still have 2.
left in overtime.
320.
But you gotta
Pistons
love the way the
100.
Pistons have responded.
Suns 93.
They were down 93-89.
Suns are not garbage.
Late in the ball game.
Suns are not garbage.
Suns
They
haven't
just
scored
looked at the
since.
Pistons record, took them for granted.
When overtime comes,
They will bounce back.
there's always
Trust
gonna
and
be a team
believe.
that's really happy about it, and then there's going to be a team that's very disappointed and it's got to regroup and pick themselves up.
They'll
The Pistons
bounce
were
back
happy
next
about it
game.
tonight, and it shows now in their first few minutes of play here in this overtime.
Jeremy Grant, man,
Blake
has
is gonna
been
give
the
it up
savior in
to
this
save that
game.
ball, keep it alive, so that Sadiq Bey could do this. Blake has played a really nice game.
He's had a great ball game. He has 12 rebounds, 16 points, and 4 assists.
Overtime field goals,
And
3
he
for
has been a
4.
part of the defensive
Detroit,
effort that has
0
made
for
all
2
of this
for the
possible.
Phoenix Suns.
See how the
Chris
Suns
Paul.
respond and how the Pistons defense works out.
Got it to Mikal Bridges. Got it to Devin Booker.
We're down
You're
7.
right.
Booker
down
drives.
23, they're up
Booker
7.
with a jam.
Booker drives and dunks.
Oh, they're going to call
Offensive foul's going to be called on Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
He's like a pulling guard here.
In football, this would have been
DeAndre Ayton just took 2 points off the board with that
He just
push.
drove Jeremy Grant out of bounds with that forearm.
All right, here we go.
193
Suns have
still our
19
score.
turnovers.
DeLon right to the rack.
DeLon right off the glass and in.
Pistons 102, Phoenix 93.
102-93. Chris Paul
puts it down, gets to
got
the paint.
foul. Looked like it might be on Mason Plumlee.
Draws a foul. It's the 3rd on Mason Plumlee.
Nino Brown
DeLon
says,
Wright.
I thought your
Clutch drive.
you were
deuce.
what?
How about who set the screen again?
I'm a Suns and a Pistons fan.
Heck of a game.
All right, here we go.
Take it to the basket this time.
There is a foul. Devin Booker will go to the free throw line. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Hold on a second.
Fourth on Jeremy Grant.
All right, here we go. So Jeremy Grant picked up the foul.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Oh, my goodness. Hold on.
Some stops here. You got to turn around here, get some stops.
All right, here we go.
And make them make shots. Don't give them
Made them
easy
both.
opportunities.
Okay, DeLon Wright.
Dario Saric onto the floor here. Out there with Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton.
Right, got it to
Chris Paul.
Blake.
Griffin gets the switch with Cam Johnson.
Now
Cam
to
doing all he
Griffin.
can to fight him off. Passing
Got
inside
it
to
to
Plumlee, who
Plumlee.
makes a beautiful
And
play
Plumlee
in the finish.
puts the
double
Pistons
teaming,
lead up to
Blake
9.
Griffin way out
Foul
there that's maybe
by
Fool's
Jeremy
goal. He's a
Grant.
very good passer. So it's really, you got to really be careful where you double team him. He's arguably their best passer, to tell you the truth, on their team. So you got to really be conscious of that.
That's a Detroit team that clearly their confidence has just been building.
That's an offensive
They're gonna call
foul.
an offensive foul on Booker right there.
Devin
I don't know if he
Booker
called
with
it
the
on Booker. I
offensive
thought
foul.
He held up 2 hands.
That's
Wow.
All right, here comes DeLon
that
Wright.
might be the head scratcher of the night right there. A big turnover there, number 20. That's a season high in turnovers for the Suns. That has resulted in 23 Detroit points.
Blake Griffin.
Griffin
Shoots.
with a contested 3.
Blake no good.
Now
Chris
Suns should
Paul.
be trying to seek out some threes here.
Aiden fighting for post position.
That
Kicks
is
it into the
Saric.
corner. Saric lets it go.
Saric
Gets
with a triple.
the much-needed bounce.
98-104.
Two possession game.
140 left in the ball game.
Well when they needed some
Delon
stops in this
Wright
game.
with the basketball.
There's an opportunity.
Started by
Delon
Chris
Wright
Paul.
likes to drive the ball to the rim. So make him shoot jump shots.
Wright able to turn
Right,
the corner.
kicks it out to
Traffic
Sadiq
finds
Bey.
Corner
No
three,
good
no.
for a
Rebound,
three.
Ayton.
Rebounded by
Booker's
Ayton.
got it, barreling down the floor.
Devin Booker.
All the way to the rim.
Devin
to the finish.
Booker cuts that deficit down to 4.
Devin Booker
115.
wasting no time.
Both teams have one timeout each. Suns are in the bonus.
Dario with the good, fortunate bounce. The back of the rim, the front of the side of the rim, and in, and Devin Booker, the burst of speed. And all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game. Plenty of time left in this basketball game. Based on this clock, Suns guaranteed at least 2 more possessions, so it's all about getting stops.
That's one of those character-building stretches here for this team under Monty Williams as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. And
All right, it's going to
boy,
be.
it will get even tougher tomorrow night against a very
Right now it's
talented
100
Pacers
to
team.
104, 115 to play. Saturday, the Suns take on the
Yeah,
Pacers.
I mean, one of the best teams.
Then on
in
Monday,
the
the
league,
Wizards.
to tell you the truth.
Then on the
Obviously,
13th,
TJ
the
Warren
Hawks.
is out
15th, the
with
Warriors.
his foot, but Victor Oladipo is playing well. Malcolm Brogdon had a huge game the other night. Miles Turner, he turned into a reincarnation of Wilt Chamberlain. This guy had 2 games of 8 blocks. 8 blocks. I didn't say 3. 8. So yeah, this Indiana team extremely talented, and so
6-2, and they're sitting at home tonight watching this one.
yeah, and Sabonis. He reminded me of his dad. He has played well. So you're right.
All right, here we go.
Suns gonna have a tough opportunity tomorrow,
115.
but they got 2 stops in them
Delon
right here.
Wright brings it up. Got it to Blake Griffin. Blake
Suns trying to
Griffin. Back to
put a
Delon
7-2.
Wright.
They got a foul to get.
And a
about
screen
the
by Blake. Delon Wright. Got it to Jeremy Grant.
Grant on the
Jeremy
baseline
Grant.
drive. He was
Jeremy
looking for
Grant
the
off
jam,
the
able to hang
glass.
to court.
106,
And
100.
what a second
Just
half
under a
here
minute to
from
play.
Grant with 27 and 10 now.
Chris Paul with the basketball.
Paul
Got it
feeds
to
across to
Cameron
Cam
Johnson. Cameron Johnson to Devin Booker. Devin Booker shoots
sets
it
up
for
the
3.
flyby,
And Devin
connects
Booker
on the
hits
straightaway
it.
triple.
It's a 3-point
Gotta get a
game.
stop. No foul.
Delon Wright
get
with
a
the
stop
basketball.
right
Guarded by DeAndre Ayton. You got
Booker
your
now with
speed.
23.
DeAndre don't get too close to him. He's going to drive you.
Right on the drive, cut off there by Booker. Kicks
And
it across to
Jeremy Grant for
with the big
3.
Wow.
Pistons
Wow.
109.
Timeout, Phoenix.
Suns 103. 17.9 to play.
He wanted to be the
Suns
guy
have
coming
taken
to
their
Detroit,
final
and
timeout.
He has been just
Holy Toledo. This has been a really good game. Absolutely, Steve-O. That is hashtag all facts. Amiral says something with the Suns. Tyler says Trox is pumped. Hey, you don't even know. This is 2 of my favorite teams. I love the Phoenix Suns and I love the Detroit Pistons. My 2 favorite teams. So I'm stoked. This game seen overtime and all that. Like, I am stoked. Absolutely, I'm stoked. Trox is going red. He is so excited. All right, here we go.
Lead here in overtime.
17.9, 103, 109.
Downtown Detroit.
Pistons up by 6.
The Suns
do have the basketball.
Here, trailing by 6 after that huge three-point hit from Grant.
Yeah,
shot clock is off.
He sent the message that he was right that he wanted to go somewhere.
It's
and
18.1.
And he is really proven it tonight.
Chris Paul.
Chris
Paul.
Time.
This is slow.
I don't know what the Suns are doing.
Paul the lane.
And Chris Paul takes a 2-pointer. 105, 109.
DeLon Wright.
Wright.
What appered to be an intentional foul from Chris Paul about 3 seconds earlier. They didn't blow the whistle. And
it cost the Suns about 3 seconds. Knowing they had a foul.
Yeah, but what is the Suns doing taking a 2-pointer? You're down 6.
And the Suns they're going to call a timeout. 4 seconds left.
All right, timeout taken. 105, 109. We are on a commercial break right now, so that's why there's no game audio. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Do want to send a super shout out to all 187 of you in the building. You guys are amazing. What's going on, Clutch Falcon? Frost Cocos says shout out. Deegan Hart says 6-2, maybe 6-3 Suns. Dominic Pope says all good Suns next time. How do we lose to the 1-7 Pistons, bruh? I mean, I think they had me because I had to do the Pistons game. They Pistons came up with the dub for me. All right, 101 or 4.1 left.
Here in overtime.
Here we go.
We were tied at 93 as we entered the extra frame.
All right, here we go.
Just 4 seconds away from just their
Plumlee
second win of the
set
season.
to inbound.
This 1-7 start, second worst start in Pistons franchise history.
Plumlee inbounded to Grant.
And he has been the difference
and
maker.
It's a foul, 2.9.
In the second half, and certainly the difference maker here in overtime. He's got 7 and looking for point 8 and 9.
Didn't force anything. He wasn't getting the ball early in the game. Didn't force it. Just let the game come to him. We kept his head right. And then when he got
German Grant has 30 points, 10 rebounds, has shot 7 from 9 from the free throw line.
From all over the floor, drives, rebounds.
Got the first free throw. 110, 105.
Had a tremendous game, and it took that for them to be able to beat the Suns, who I thought defensively still was hanging in there, but they allowed him to get loose here at the end, so give him credit.
And he misses the second.
Misses a chance for a new career high.
And that does
it.
Take
his 31.
The Detroit Pistons
they'll take the win.
Move
as the Pistons
to 2-7
down in the
as the Phoenix Suns move to 6-3
here tonight. 110. 105 the final.
But my Suns fans, hey, we can't hold our head down.
Here on Fox Sports Arizona.
We got to bounce back.
And the Suns travel.
Got to go
Indiana
tomorrow
to
against the Pacers.
For our crew, Eddie Johnson, I'm Kevin Ray.
So don't hold your head down.
Stay tuned now for
Bounce
Suns
back
Live with your hosts, Tom Leander and Tom
I say
Chambers.
that the only reason why is, they took the Pistons for granted. You can't take, any team for granted. But hold on a second. All right, that's going to complete the game audio. But yeah, I mean, you can't take teams for granted. When that happens, you're not going to win a whole lot of basketball games. You can't do that, because once you do that, your team's not going to. When you're up, you're going to be like, oh, we're up, this, that, the other. And then when it's time to actually come out there and perform, you're not going to be in the rhythm that you want. Like, Langston Galloway had 17 points. He only played 12 minutes. Why isn't he in the ball game? You know, it's stuff like that. You know, he was on fire today. Devin Booker had 23 points. Chris Paul had 11 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. DeAndre Ayton had a double-double with 14 points, 12 rebounds. Mikal Bridges had 6 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Crowder, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Sarge had 12 points off the bench, 6 rebounds. Cam Johnson had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Cameron Payne had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Carter had 0 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And Langston Galloway in 12 minutes had 17 points, 2 rebounds. He shot 6 for 9 and 5 for 8 from the 3. For the Pistons, Jeremy Grant had 31 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He had a double-double. Blake Griffin, 16 points, 12 rebounds. He had a double-double with 5 assists. DeLon Wright had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Mason Plumlee, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Jackson had 5 points, 2 rebounds. Sadiq Bey had 10 points, 4 rebounds. Derrick Rose had 4 points, 5 assists. Safi Mihailuk had 6 points, 1 assist. Jahlil Okafor, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Frank Jackson, 3 points, 1 assist. Isaiah Stewart, 0 points, 4 rebounds. Sekou Doumbouya had 3 points, 1 rebound. Suns shot a better field goal percentage, shot a better three-point field goal percentage. Pistons dominated at the free throw line, shot 25 for 29, 86%, while the Phoenix Suns shot 6 for 13 for 46%. Suns had way too many turnovers. They had 20 turnovers to the Pistons 13. Shout out to the Pistons for finally taking care of the basketball. The Phoenix Suns were +1 on assists, 24 to 23. Rebounds and offensive rebounds, 49 rebounds, 8 offensive rebounds for the Phoenix Suns, 46 rebounds, 9 offensive for Detroit. 7 block shots for Phoenix, 4 block shots for Detroit. 9 steals for Phoenix, 12 steals for Detroit. 25 personal fouls for Phoenix, 14 for the Pistons. No team had any technical fouls. But the Detroit Pistons moved to 2-7 as the Phoenix Suns moved to 6-3. 110-105 overtime. What a game. Shout out to the last 2 I did. This one and yesterday. Both games went into overtime. Definitely love overtime games. Jacob says, what? Detroit won? Yes, sir. Detroit won by 5. You know, it came down to a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers, and not getting to the free throw line. You know, when you're trying to win basketball games and not being focused, let's keep it 100 with not being focused. The Suns came into Detroit. In Detroit, it took the Pistons for granted. You cannot do that. And, you know, these are the little things. I like to see this type of stuff early on because, therefore, when it gets near the playoff time, you know, hey, look, yeah, we got the Pistons again, say. We're just going to use a hypothetical thing. You know, we got the Detroit Pistons on. The Detroit Pistons have the worst record in the NBA. And, you know, we got to, you know, they're going to come to us. You know, yeah, they got the worst record, this, that, the other, yada, yada, yada. But we're trying to gear up and position ourselves in the playoffs. When you're trying to position yourself in the playoffs, you got to take care of that basketball. You got to get to that free throw line. You got to play disciplined basketball. You know, you can't cause 25 fouls to the Detroit Pistons 14. You cannot let the Detroit Pistons have an 86% field or free throw percentage on 25 of 29, and you couldn't even hit 15 free throws or have 15 opportunities for free throws. Those are the little things that you got to do in order to make sure that you put yourself in proper position in the playoffs. So now when you go into that playoff mode, you're ready for those types of things. You're ready for, a team that might be below you. You got to take care of the task at hand. The task today for the Suns was the Pistons, and vice versa for the Pistons. Yeah, we got the worst record in the NBA. We were 1-7 walking into this one. You go in, you just play the game, 48 minutes. And that's exactly what the Pistons did. They went down by 23 points, but they kept clawing. They kept fighting. They said, you know what? Who cares? We got the worst record, but let's fight. Let's fight. Whatever happens, happens. And, and that's what's going to happen. And, the Suns are going to bounce back. The Pistons might not see another win for another week or two. The Suns are going to bounce back. So, Suns fan, don't hold your head down because you lost to the Pistons. Hold it up. You got a tough matchup against a playoff team in the Indiana Pacers. So, hold your head up and keep on going because, it's a long season. It's a long season. So, but with that being said, I love you all. I will see you guys for a triple header tomorrow as we will do all the wild card games this weekend. We got a triple header on Saturday, a triple header on Sunday, and then the national title game on Monday. But with that being said, I love you all. Stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow starting at 1 for game 1 of the playoffs. This is Trucks Sports Talk. Have a nice day. Be safe. Peace.
Microphone.